Masters of the Metaverse, Masters of the Metaverse. They travel through time and space and stuff. Troll them, re-roll them, throw them above. They fly through dimensions, this isn't a bluff. Heroes compelled, they have no choice. Bound by the winds of a secret voice. Masters of the Metaverse, Masters of the Metaverse. Masters of the Metaverse, Masters of the Metaverse.
Welcome to Masters of the Metaverse here on Hyper RPG, the hyperactive, interactive, community-driven channel. You like the RPG? We got that here.
We down with RPG, or you know us.
The RPG.
If you want to support, subscribe. It's as easy as that. Also, donate, tip in, and oh my God, QQ's here. Okay.
Or maybe she's not, and we just said that to get you excited.
Okay, going through the news, guys. We gotta get through the news.
All right.
Because
News.
Because it's Battle of the Bands Day.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Okay. Check out the Humble Bundle software bundle. Get tons of useful software like LastPass, Corel Painter 3, Audio Studio, and more to help pay the Wikimedia Foundation of the Freedom of the Press Foundation. Link in chat.
That's a lot of
Link
words.
in chat.
Chat.
That's what it's there for. This Wednesday, the big Hyper Creative event takes off at 3:30 p.m. That's so early. Hosted by Pamela Horton, Iffy Wadaway, and Emily Fife. Our friend Jessica Marzipan will be here. We've got a great group of artists and Twitch creative guests, including rad artist Michael Marino. He's rad.
Rad. Very. I love that one.
I like that.
No, it brings me back. I'm a child of then. Who will be making cool projects from all kinds of materials. There will be a VR gallery of all the Remix Workshop contest entries. Also, if you're looking for a canvas for one of those, I've completely covered my energy drink today in green tape.
Generic energy drink.
Generic energy drink, just in case you want to, that could be something fun for you. Make art, everyone.
Make art, everyone.
Make art, everyone. So there will be the VR gallery, and we'll announce the winner of the Microsoft Surface Studio, because that's what you win if you enter this contest and win it, a Microsoft Surface Studio. Totally worth learning how to use it just for that.
It is a totally tubular and bodacious Microsoft.
It's going to be rad to the max.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Tune in for this. Tell your friends to tune into this. The more people who watch, the more likely it is we can keep doing cool stuff like this. Also, maybe they'll give away more cool Surface stuff. Like to me. Anyone?
Anyone?
No? Hero Clicks Indomitable is on after this show, and tonight they are premiering the DC Elsewhere set. So if that's your jam, we got the jelly for it. Moving on to this show, this is Masters of the Metaverse, in which our players play the parts of hapless metapilots who have been abducted by an evil program and forced across space and time into the bodies of heroes from other worlds. Let's introduce our meta-pilot, shall we? The very mysterious Tessa, who is not somehow involved with the program, who everyone else thinks currently is their team leader, Cassandra.
That's right.
Evil, evil, evil. Aquamarine, Yogini, sneak thief extraordinaire, celebutante extreme, also blackmailed into joining the program and now being forced against your will, get this, to be a magical space princess.
Gosh, just
I know.
It's rough. It's really rough.
I know, it is. It's a tough life that you're living.
So tough.
Rosie Harvin, a.k.a. Rosie the Rustler, rodeo star, also had some sort of loophole in her contract that had her get blackmailed into also joining the program. Also forced to play a magical space princess.
Hard.
Jenica. Yes, there she is. I didn't recognize her before, but now I see her. Jenica was a prison psychiatrist who was abducted by the program and, again, forced to be a magical space princess.
There's a theme there.
Yes, I know. And finally, Thomas Wells, happy worker for the program. Apparently he does some kind of teaching job. That's what we know so far.
Yep.
And this being a magical space princess is a vacation to him, which it really should be to all of us.
It's delightful.
Our heroes have been superheroes. Our heroes have been historical figures, but right now, our heroes are magical space princesses on their way to perform at a battle of the bands. I feel.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes. Yes. So
We're ready.
you took the ship and you're flying away from the diner. You're heading towards the battle of the bands. You now have coordinates because you got your tickets from performing at the diner, which also paid for the price of your meal. You're very lucky.
Thank you.
So is there anything you want to do on the way to this? Because, you can basically just fold space and get there fast, but it starts soon, not now.
Yes, I mean, I know a lot about it already, but I'm going to really study and learn everything I can about it before. And then tell everyone fast
About the Battle of the Bands?
Yeah, I want to know everything about the history of the Battle of the Bands.
I want to hack into the system using my special abilities and
Yeah, using your attributes, you want to hack into the system.
and find out how many people are going to be in attendance, how many tickets they sold.
Okay, that's actually one of the things you can easily find out.
And sisters, should we practice or maybe discuss how we're gonna play the song? Because my biological sister and I, we sometimes differ on our opinions on what makes really good music. And so I was thinking that maybe we should all come to an agreement on what kind of music we think we're gonna play.
Well, it's Battle of the Bands, so we're gonna rock out.
Right.
Yeah, but could we rock out in a happy way?
Yeah, you can, and we can too. We can all have our own rock and roll personalities, right?
Right. Or maybe we could have different, the song could have some happier parts and some crazy parts. Like a nice balance.
Yeah, like a mix.
Into it.
That's right, you guys have not been a band before today. So,
A band of princesses.
certainly you're a band of princesses that defend the universe from all sorts of evil, but you've never been a rock band until today.
No. Yeah, Deathly Sparkles.
So on your way to this Battle of the Bands, and let's just kind of let's maybe explain how we all got here. I think that's a great idea. Let's recap just a touch if we can. Our magical space princesses, who have their magical space princesses domains, which are in order.
Sun, moon,
Time!
Space.
Chad.
That's right. The amazing Galaxy Force 5 has had their membership changed recently when their leader, Galexia, was decapitated by her mother in front of most of the space princesses in the galaxy. And with those injuries and those deaths, a new keepstone was formed, and Princess Esteban was born, and using the power of Chad, which he has defined as friendship, along with his mighty Chad blaster, which he has named Brad, and he claims to be able to talk to.
In my defense, I did not actually endow Brad. Brad was gifted to me by the benevolent deity known as Chat.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, yes, Chat. Chat. They are a wonderful, benevolent entity. Yeah. Since then, our new Chad Force has been flying around, stopping evil, doing what they can to avoid death and curfew.
Sure.
We have a curfew?
They were attacked recently by a group of demonic-looking entities that turned out to be a band known as the Kiss Boy Army. Upon defeating them, you discovered that you were invited to this intergalactic, interdimensional Battle of the Bands. It takes place on a very, very small moon that has the audacity to call itself a planet, known as Planet Thunderdome.
I like it.
Planet Thunderdome.
It's been the site of many, many battles, but this is the first rock concert it has ever deigned to put on. It is completely and totally sold out. There will be 250,000 people in attendance.
Oh, wow.
250,000.
Yes, which is about double that of the normal moon.
Maybe we should practice.
At least once.
You guys in your...
There are 30 bands over 3 days.
Maybe twice.
Does anyone play an instrument for real in their other life?
Oh, like the Metapilot life?
Yeah.
No.
Which you guys have not explored much lately.
No.
Yes, I do.
No, I don't do anything except like tie horses and bulls up.
I think Jenica played in high school band.
Lame.
Aquamarine
Like, you
can
think
play
everything is super lame.
Yup.
the electric guitar
Ooh.
and most instruments, but that's her favorite.
Okay.
Okay, so like electric guitar, that's good. That's rock. That's rock out. Cool.
Yeah.
Now there are different kinds of bands there. You don't have to necessarily be a rock band.
See, like-
There's some country artists on there. Nickelback is playing. They don't play anything close to rock and roll.
Yeah, and that's why they're not gonna win.
What about you guys? Chad, Vega?
I play the bongo drums.
That's cool.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
okay.
That's really cool.
So we got percussion and guitar.
Uh huh.
That's it.
And oh, that's right, you play the flute.
Wow.
Can
That's impressive.
Can you sing, Space Princess?
Yeah.
Well, like what she does is different kind of singing, but it's functional.
Fantastic.
Especially for rock.
I'm gonna sing your butt off.
What about you, Chad? Yeah, what do you play, Chad?
I've been known to dabble with the egg.
Oh, the
The egg.
Yep.
What's the egg?
The shaker egg?
Why wouldn't you just call it a shaker?
The maracas?
That's
it's an
more
egg.
like this.
It's a rhythm egg.
Eggs like this.
Oh god, oh god, oh
It's
god.
it's like a forward
Shake
back.
weight.
Richie!
Chad.
Egg. Shake
made,
weight.
Magical Space Princess.
Egg.
Chad.
What?
The motions you're making.
Yeah, they're not okay.
You may want to like. Totally
You wouldn't know
reconsider
anything
those.
about that.
These are fine. This.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
You wouldn't know anything about
this is,
that.
This is my gift
Jenica
to the
knows.
world.
I believe that isn't the form forward back,
Yes.
forward back.
Yeah.
And then like a serious.
Yes, the egg. I've been known to dabble in the egg, the tambourine,
Okay, so we have-
and
Is there anything other than the concert that you're doing research on? You also found out that Lorrianna might be behind some part of the concert.
Wait,
so-
is she a
Isn't she,
judge?
like, the
Or-
boss of
No,
the
she's the
concert?
like the
Yes.
Yes,
leader.
from what you heard, she is one of the judges.
I want to know if she's always been one of the judges or if this is new
No,
this
she's
year.
a very recent addition.
Well, I think that we should send Lorrianna a message.
Like
Like let her know you're coming.
No, like with our music. Like,
oh, I like this.
when we perform.
I like. Okay.
Speak to her with our art.
Yeah,
we can
because
do some kind
art
of
speaks.
magic.
We
where
could like
put everybody
throw
to
down in her face.
Magic to put everyone to sleep?
sleep. Except Lord. I can't remember her name.
Lorrianna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dark Queen Lorrianna.
Ugh.
You also have found out a little bit about the new stone that she uses, because it's basically the Cosmos stone that has been tainted and corrupted. It's called a bleak stone. And she plans on making more of them. The problem is, they don't power themselves like your stones do.
Does she have to kill someone and take their stone?
Well,
to
she
make
is
it?
looking for different ways to power the stone, and you think that this concert might have something to do with that.
Do you think she's like luring people to the concert and then taking their power?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
It does seem to fit her pattern.
But this concert has been planned for some time.
Yeah, but like just convenient for her. Like it's a convenient gathering of people.
Yeah, there's always manipulative time magic that could be at play.
But you would know if it was.
Is there?
'Cause
But
that's
there's
your
also
thing.
crazy
No, there
energy
doesn't
at
seem to be.
concerts. What if she has a way to funnel the energy?
Yeah, just like suck the energy out of the people.
Right. That could be dangerous.
Yeah,
It's probably like a color too when it comes out.
probably.
Circles of green,
Right.
maybe. It's just a speculation.
Like, are we picking?
You know, I forgot to say hi to you today, chat. I just want to say, you guys are so smart all the time.
Like,
One of the smartest things that I've ever seen you do was force my space princesses to become an actual band,
Oh my god.
which is where you really come in on this show. You know, it's if you want to help out your players, you can spend a couple spend a couple bucks, buy some meta points, or one of their special abilities. Or if you really want to mess with them, we have what's called we have meta meltdowns where they have to change their character sheets. We've got the hack attack, which is my personal favorite. That's how this all came to happen.
We had to actually practice.
Yeah, with the hack attack, you control the scene. You tell us what happens, and we kind of have to go along with it.
Oh boy.
So,
Something crazy here in the Metaverse. Clip IT and send it to Discord. Following that, some mysterious lady has granted 2 hashtag meta points to Thomas.
Oh my
Hashtag
goodness.
Listening, hashtag Lady Cares.
Well, I'm going to use those then. Thank you, chat. I have to ask Christian, why are you sucking up so hard to chat? What did they threaten you with?
Oh no, I usually mention them at the very beginning of the show.
We're just all like, what are they planning? That's got him so on edge so quickly.
No, they're not. They can do whatever they want today. They get to take as much part in the battle of the bands as they want to, because I still have to fill up 3 hours with this crap.
Like when do they not do whatever they want?
They always do whatever they want anyway. I was just saying thank you for doing something awesome last week.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah,
It's my favorite chat thing since the flood. Which sounds like it was a really, really, really long time ago, but it's only actually been a few weeks, not that flood.
And yeah, chat, you should know that like we probably would have just faked it and gone through this battle of the bands, but because you hack attacked, we legit...
It would have been a series of skill checks.
Yeah, but we legit...
we made a
wrote
song and
made a song
a
and
band. We're ready.
And I haven't heard it yet. That's my favorite part. I'm freaking out today.
So thank you, chat. You're amazing. Also, I'm terrified.
Me too.
We're gonna be so
We're gonna
cool.
rock out.
It's going to be awesome.
We're gonna be really.
Oh, and AK, not the last day. We got one more of these, bud.
How many judges
for
are
this
there?
Metaverse?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got this week and next week.
I've got this week and next week.
The power of a hashtag hack to Tessa. Make sure you use it in good health and lots of laughs, and don't be too mean to poor Chad. P.S. Don't let Christian yum your yum yum.
You get your own hack attack. Cool. Oh my god. Tessa gets to do anything.
I'm gonna put it. It's on the board. Let me know when you're using it.
Okay.
You have until the end of the session.
It means I get to manipulate anything I want.
That means you basically get to sit up here instead of me for a minute.
Wait, who did it go to?
Tessa.
Oh, bleep my life.
Right? They told me that I had to
Also,
go easy on you, though.
Oh,
That
thank
was part
you.
of it.
Thank you, Chad.
Those meta points are gone.
Yeah, Chad used
Meta
want me
points
to-
are yeah, who needs them?
You want me to take care of them or you want to?
I got them.
Okay.
Points.
All right, so
Thank you, Chad. Whoever did that for including
I already kind of know what
amendment.
I'm gonna do. So.
I'm thankful that I get to live thanks to you. Thank you. Oh man.
Right.
So, is there anything else that you are looking up other than I guess I suppose you're practicing?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to just talk about who you said you run horses
Yeah.
when you're out of the metaverse.
Yeah. I'm a rodeo person.
That's so badass.
That's
yeah.
the technical term, a rodeo person.
What? Wow.
Yeah.
And are you two legit related?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
like what's with the face?
You're just like a little
already knew that.
stuffy.
Oh, like Jenica?
Yeah.
Well, she's pissed.
Well, like
Like
get
all the
that-
time.
Yeah, like all
We're all
the time. What about what? Actually, like I think I want to know more about Cassandra because she works here. Like, why would you work for these people?
Chad, speaking for myself, I'm quite confused by this conversation, so I'm going to third person and talk to Brad for a while. Because I'm all Avatar, I don't know what the hell you're talking
I
about.
have much to offer for my first time on the live stream. But perhaps a hashtag unique above and a hashtag that I'm going to add to the scene will do.
That's fantastic. That's perfect. Welcome to the metaverse.
Yes. Awesome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the crazy.
So you're gonna have some conversation with
Well,
Chad.
I mean, both doing my standard walking the line of the fourth wall, since I am all Chad at the moment, I would have no reason to understand this conversation about meta
yeah.
pilots, and frankly, am probably a little disinterested in it.
Now,
and so
while you can't access a lot of his abilities, you do have access to some of his memory, and you know that he's there.
that Thomas is there.
Right.
Okay. So I can just listen in.
You can listen in. You can even participate in the conversation. You just have to do it as Chad.
Okay.
So Cassandra,
Yeah.
what do you do?
You mean besides working
Yeah.
with the program?
What do you
Like
do in the
before that?
program?
Run stuff. I just recently got promoted, so
To what?
to team manager.
Oh, team manager.
Like, what does your team do?
Yeah.
Well, you are my first team.
Oh, like you're like in charge of metapilots?
Really?
So, like, why do they want us to get magical space princess powers?
I am not granted clearance for that. But I have been actually trying to figure things out here to see if I could find out any information regarding that.
What did
Tessa, I just want to point out that you got a good piece of information there. You kind of know what the program is sent them here for now, whereas you didn't before.
Oh,
When she just said, yeah. Why do we want those powers?
Yeah. I forgot. I heard that earlier, but not really heard that earlier.
Right. I'm letting you know because that's
Yeah.
that's special knowledge that you would have.
What did you call your new promotion?
Team manager.
Team manager.
That's right.
So they changed the. Okay.
So do you work with other team managers?
I have not met any other team managers. Have you guys worked with a leader before in the metaverse?
No, we're pretty much just like prisoners that get stuck in a pod.
Yeah,
like over and over again.
Yeah, like the reason I'm just acting more like Eliana is because Jenica's really, really mad, and I don't like acting like that. It's much nicer to be happy.
How did you come into the program? So you didn't volunteer?
No.
No, none of us
None
did.
of you did?
No.
Volunteer.
I would consider this more of a vacation than anything else, personally.
Oh, so you did willingly come in?
Yeah, it's more of an opportunity to spread my wings and get some decompression time.
You know,
Yeah, you two should know each other, right? Because you like work together.
I've seen her in the hallways. We haven't talked much.
No.
you weren't there when we were sucked back in.
Yeah.
You weren't there.
I know, it was really strange, but maybe because I was team manager, they wanted me to keep on track so it didn't like throw whatever was going on.
Like, are you our boss? Do we have to like, I don't know, make quotas of stuff?
Like what?
It's weird that you weren't
Quotas.
there.
But
Yeah.
It should require you to wear more flair.
like, Eliana would not mind Flair, but Jenica would be really super pissed about Flair.
What about you? What did you do before you came into the program?
Oh, I'm a yoga teacher.
Oh.
Yeah. And I also make jewelry.
Ooh.
And I have a big giant retreat where people come and they are, treated well, and it's all about healing and wellness, and that's pretty much it.
Is someone running the retreat right now?
Oh yes, many people are there running the retreat.
Currently the FBI.
No. My friends.
Okay.
Like, in my head, somebody is totally saying psychobabble bullshit, and I don't really know why.
I don't either.
Yeah, I guess I just like want to know why you would sell your soul to a company that's basically makes a prison and keeps people in it, and you think that's okay.
I'm like, there's more rights in a prison, actually.
That's a really good point.
I never said that I came willingly into the program. I just said that I
Oh, you
got
get a
promoted.
paycheck at least. We don't even get a paycheck.
Well, if you would like to, I could take your names down if you're interested in becoming team manager.
Pretty
Like,
sure you
but
have our names.
Yeah.
I don't want to stay in the program. I'd like to
I
go.
don't have
Really?
your last names. I only got first
Oh,
name
I
basis.
only have one name.
Oh,
So,
okay. Yeah. Like Madonna.
like Aquamarine.
I want to see this conversation happen during the hashtag Meta Meltdown.
Gosh, you know what? So do I.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
that's
Let's
what
see. Okay, everybody.
That's
One
funny.
to your right.
That way.
Okay.
Are you?
No, here, we're passing. We're passing.
So we need the full thing. Because you gotta know the pilot.
Yeah, no, we just open it.
Okay.
No, you don't need the full.
You
like,
only
you're still
get
your
the avatar.
pilot.
You don't get the
that's
pilot.
But if I'm talking about this pilot,
You're still talking about Cassandra, but you're talking about Cassandra as Aquamarine. Or as
Richie.
Ricci.
Okay. Wow.
So you're
Okay.
You'll get it on the last
So
day.
meta.
no.
It's very meta.
So, hold up your hands. Tell us who you are now.
There you go. I'm Chad as well as Vega. No, I'm Thomas. I'm Thomas as well as Vega.
You're all Vega.
I'm
right now.
all Vega. The hell's wrong with you people?
I don't.
Isn't doing that.
Jenica, I'm assuming
This is
you
through
are
my
the Chad.
eyes.
Here.
Where the fuck's Chad? There he is. God, I hate that guy.
Hey! It's talking to you.
Hi.
Hey, buddy, what? You look. Are you okay, man?
No.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, all this practicing you've been doing for the band, you know I'm super jealous, right?
Sure.
I am just all I've ever wanted to be was a rock star. And you're not letting me participate.
Shh, there. It's okay.
Why are you petting my skin? It's crispy and oily.
Is that better?
Yes.
How about a hashtag meta point from Moonray Bombstar?
Oh, thank you, Moonray. Thank you. Cloud of confusion.
I'm gonna use one.
Funny.
Thanks.
So,
Also, thank you for having the name Moonray Bongstar.
I'm also gonna use one, so they're both gone now.
You just used 2 more meta points.
Yeah.
they're like candy.
Fog of inspiration.
So, like, is this not how you like to be comforted, Brad?
No, man. Eat me.
Why are you like stroking your piece of meat as it was coming out? I realized I shouldn't have said that at all.
Time shift!
You can't just do that anytime you want.
Oh.
I guess you can. No, you can't. Whatever.
Just the fact that you said it makes me happy.
Whatever.
Brad, man, I don't really want to eat you right now. We're having kind of a chat.
Like, maybe you could talk to the rest of us instead of your little toy
Okay, so
thing?
Brad, I don't want to offend you, but I'm just gonna put you right there, Brad.
And you laid
Man.
Brad down on the table
Yeah.
so he can see all of you, but
Yeah, maybe
can't really participate.
Maybe I'll prop him up a little bit. There you go, Brad.
Wishing he could just be part of something greater than himself.
Yeah, there you go.
Like a rock band. Or,
Yeah, well, he has to practice.
or maybe a rock band.
Brad's
Maybe
not-
one day he can.
Whatever.
Don't lose faith.
You say to the piece of chicken lying on the table.
Chicken have feelings.
sparkly
Just
chicken.
letting
I
you
thought
know
it was
what's
turkey.
It's turkey.
Oh, like, right. It's totally turkey.
Oh,
So what were you all talking about?
We were like wondering like why Cassandra didn't come back with us when we all got pulled out, and like it's super weird. And I think it's like kind of shady.
but yo, she's the team leader.
Yeah, like I'm not really comfortable with my team leader like not being like, you know, an actual member of this team.
Sure, but
So
That's
you're suspicious why exactly?
Well, see, like when we got pulled out and she didn't come back, like that's weird.
Oh, because she was still
That's
in her
weird
pod?
enough to be suspicious.
Should be
Well,
angrier.
she's
angrier.
a team manager.
She's not always angry.
Oh, you should sit in this chair someday.
You should rewatch the episodes.
Is that the angry chair? This is also the angry.
It's the chair of victimization.
Guys, this is like our first real band fight. We're like a real band now.
oh, I don't know. What I
Okay,
said,
maybe we should focus on practicing.
He's got a little bit of Stallone in him.
Okay.
Okay.
And with that, you are back to your regular characters. Because that's just confusing to me.
So
That was a
apparently
great-
I can drop F-bombs again. That's good to know.
That was a great place to have that meta meltdown.
done, chat. Well done.
Absolutely. So, as you are coming
On time shift.
Yes.
into range of Planet Thunderdome, you get special VIP parking, a place to park the Sparkle Prize. Why do I make things that sound terrible?
Like, that's totally cool.
You are given rooms at the fancy hotel.
Oh.
You are
like
given
pink.
anything you need. So,
Did I take my adorable little unicorn that poops and vomits glitter?
Does the hotel have a library?
Forgot about
Do we
that.
have groupies?
you have a library on your ship.
Right, but does the hotel have one?
No, it does not. But it has a gym and a pool.
All right.
By a Jim, is that just a guy named Jim?
Yes,
or is
he's
it-
works the front desk. His name is Jim.
I've thought so.
Is it a magical pool?
Towards hashtag hackadack, let's do this chant. Brad now becomes a singer for the band and performs. A duet with Zelenia, but only Chad can hear him. Quote.
I believe in you, Brad. I believe in you.
You're
I think
evil.
chat just stole my hack attack. So now I gotta think of something
No, the-
I
else.
haven't yet.
No, they haven't stolen your hack attack. That's your hack attack.
Okay.
They're
working towards.
yeah.
But
They,
they're pretty close to what I was gonna do.
well,
so.
you know, be flexible because chat's flexible.
Okay.
Yeah, never grumpy.
Never grumpy.
Like, so much sass today.
Did I have a smile leave my face? No. The whole time I said that.
Vega, if you want to hit him in the face, I would not be opposed to it.
Like,
You're closer. You can hit him for me.
That's true.
Like, we're supposed to be nice to Chad.
Where has it ever been stated that we have to be nice to Chad?
In it, he's a Sparkle Princess
I'm a
magical sister.
full-fledged member of this team. I appreciate that
So
you...
where are you guys having this conversation? Just so I know.
Ooh.
In the
pink
hotel lobby?
All right, so yeah, you're on your way to the hotel?
Yeah.
That's fine. Great. So you can park right there.
I mean, if that's okay with Chad. I don't want to, offend him. Is it okay if we're in the hotel lobby?
I'm gonna go to my room and take some alone time away from the rest of the group.
See, you're totally offended him.
I understand that I am not a full-fledged space princess, and I understand that has annoyed some of my sisters from the
Only
beginning.
one person
You
said
are.
you weren't a full-fledged. 3 of us have said you're totally fine.
Chad, you are one of us. Maybe we just need some processing time. Maybe you should go back to your room and
Okay.
we'll all just chill out.
Thank
Come
you,
back
Risha.
together and then we can talk about it.
I could use a swim. Is there a pool at this hotel?
There is it.
A magical one?
It's magical in that it doesn't have. It floats in the middle of the room. It's a big ball of pool.
Freebird, you are a glorious golden drumstick.
Thank you, Chad.
I like it.
Thank you, Chad.
Brad.
I'm so scared right now.
I don't know what the
I don't
hell's
even know
going
what
on.
they're gonna do.
They're gonna make him sing with me, but only you can hear him.
And Christian has to do it.
That's not necessarily true. As we're walking around the lobby, you do notice that there are a lot of other people here that look like they are in fact bands or maybe street gangs.
I go say hi to them.
All of them?
As many as I can.
Okay, well there are a bunch. Are there any in particular you want to walk up to?
Like the friendliest looking ones?
Okay, sure. Yeah, there's some friendly. You notice the Kiss Boy Army, who you already know, and
I kind of
de-armed one of them.
Yeah.
Let's see. You see Unicorey with his usual entourage.
Is it like Rainbow?
But you would have to make a giant will save to go up and talk to him.
Oh.
This is for that hashtag hack attack.
Thank you.
Thanks. We think. We hope. We don't know.
We don't know yet.
Well, I can see if I have enough courage to go and talk to him.
Okay, if you will see, you're all the way. You're okay.
I
So,
have I like 12s.
yeah, 12s are good. What number did you get?
A 12.
Nope. Sorry. You can't quite bring yourself to get all the way over there.
I
It's just-
giggle and wave and then go hide.
Yeah, that you could definitely get that far because you didn't miss it really by that much with the penalty. So.
Are those 2 full-fledged hack attacks in there? I know one is for Vega.
Was the other one already purchased? It is.
Oh gosh, it is.
What?
All right, gang.
Thanks, chat. Which means we're up to 1 waffle.
Yep.
We were up to
nervous.
our first waffle, and oh gosh. Good news, everyone! We've gotten our first golden waffle. Once we hit $500 in the store, we get a suggestion from one of our lucky chat members, and then we write them a silly song.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh man.
thanks. I just got that hack attack.
Meta point of yes, Christian needs to sing.
I'm using the meta plate.
Thank you, chat.
Good call.
You guys are assholes.
No.
No, the good kind.
Oh, Richie just used the meta point.
I saw that. Yes, I'm changing it right now, and it is gone.
Gosh.
There's
What's
also
inside me?
there's also a group of 7 or 8 or 10 similarly dressed in black suits, roller skates, and samurai swords. All of them have maybe shoulderish length black hair. You can't tell if they're male or female. Because they all just look they all look like young, like K-pop stars for the most part. If anybody has any knowledge of local bands or anything like that, they would...
I have foreign culture.
You do research. Foreign culture is not going to do it, but boy bands and bubblegum would cover it.
I have unicorns and boys.
Unicorns and boys. Boys do fall under that, especially Unicorn falls under both. So,
Really helpful skill. That's awesome.
and Madam Researcher, you can also do a skill as if you
I
had the
beat mine
knowledge.
by 14.
Whoa.
She really knows boys.
Okay, this is a K-pop band called Skatana. Yeah, they are
Crepe pop?
K-pop. That is where you don't learn to
Crayfish?
ever play an
Like
instrument.
crazy pop.
Right. You don't learn to play an instrument, but you take a lot of hallucinogenics and think you're really good.
Whoa.
So like most
Like cray
everybody
cray.
when they're like 17, 18.
Yeah. So you take a bunch of them and you just keep taking them until you've completely lost your mind, and then you can be in a K-pop band.
Is that like safe on the roller skates?
Oh no, they're riding around with musical instruments on one shoulder,
And samurai?
samurai swords on the other, on roller skates.
Yeah, that doesn't seem safe.
Also, they're very clearly on drugs.
We'll stay away from
They're
that.
magnificent.
Yeah, yes, they are.
You were probably very impressed, Lorrianna.
Let's see. Sitting all by themselves in the corner is Nickelback. They look
I wave
sad
at
to still be
Nickelback.
alive.
Don't wave at Nickelback. Don't wave at Nickelback.
She's just so diplomatic.
Now, keep in mind, Nickelback hasn't been popular in over 6,000 years, but they're all still alive because of the deal they made with the devil to get famous in the first place.
I knew it.
Unfortunately, their bodies have rotted away into almost nothing and are mostly made of, meat and cyborg parts. But they all still have the same haircuts that they had in 2003.
Meat and cyborg parts.
They sing such fun songs.
Oh my god, why? How are we related?
Genetics?
Oh.
Sun and moon.
Let's see, the actual undead band of Jefferson Sparkle Ship is also here. They are completely made up of liches.
Okay.
Okay. But do they like sparkle?
No.
Oh.
No, not since the 60s. And then they were called
depressing.
Jefferson Airplane. And you see two of your ex-band members. Well, technically only one of them's your ex-band member. The other one replaced you from Glitterstain, Monica, who was your bass player and / best friend, and their new lead guitar player, Thorn, with an E at the end.
Oh.
Hey, Vega, do you want me to kill her? No.
And if you look a little further on, just past them, they seem to be mingling with Tommy Horcrux and the band that cannot be named. Or the band that must not be named.
I'm so sorry. Maybe Tommy Horcrux will see through them.
I hope so. We're just gonna have to kick their ass on the competition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hearing you from across the way, you may get their attention. Whether on purpose or on accident, I haven't decided yet.
It's okay, we got your back.
I will totally not wave at them unless you want me to.
Sorry, I have to do this. Nickelback just spontaneously and hideously combusts. And there was much rejoicing, hashtag.
All right, so
Whoa.
just for a second, Monica, your bass player / ex-best friend, makes eye contact with you, just like sticks it right to your eye. And you're about to either avert your eye or go cut her head off, when from behind you you hear a pop squish sound. And you turn around, thanks to your amazing time abilities, turn around and just see the stain where Nickelback was just sitting. The drummer is in fact still kind of expanding, a la Violet Beauregard. And expanding, and he eventually erupts. The other band members have already erupted like giant paintballs
Of meat and cyborg parts? Yeah.
And bad choices. Little bit of cocaine. It's all over the place.
I should get a
There's a big mess.
I can't get a sample of
She's a
Nickelback?
sample.
As you just immediately get out your little knife and your petri dish and you start heading over to the goo pile. But it's hard to get through the crowd because everybody is cheering. And you don't know what, maybe this was their last show, maybe they wanted to go out with a bang, but they certainly did. They just spontaneously combusted, coating the walls of the hotel lobby in Nickelback juice.
Does that make them disqualified?
I don't think they're gonna play.
Well, they definitely won't make it to the second round.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
Oh, you just took a sample of Nickelback.
That was gross, guys. And
Musically, I'm really appreciating that. that
like,
sentence.
can I clean it up
Gonna
with
sample
like?
Nickelback.
now I have to find another whipping band to pick on for the rest of the
Like,
episode.
Can I like use my shine the sun on the gross walls to like clean them really
That's a great
effectively?
Oh, that's so
Yeah, you could also use your powers to maybe heal them and try and resurrect them from death too.
You
I
bring
mean,
them back to life.
you guys have time powers and life powers and growth powers, and you don't.
Well, like I do have a lot of healing powers, obviously, because I'm the sun. But I mean, they're like jam right now. How can I?
But were they jammed, say, 15 seconds ago?
Like,
Oh
no.
yeah, we could. I mean, do we want it? I don't know if I could use my time magic to save Nickelback. I don't know if I could do that.
Like they're people.
Maybe we could do it later.
Tell you what, give me a sorcery roll, and tell me what number you get
Why are we trying to bring Nickelback
versus
back to
the
life?
arbitrary penalty that I am placing on you.
9.
What?
Huh?
I rolled a 9.
Oh yeah. Okay. You know that thing you do where you create time loops and things just happen over and over again?
Yes.
Nickelback just keeps exploding.
Yes.
I mean, we
So you
gotta.
manage to go back about 10 seconds, and then they explode again, and then you go back 10 seconds, and they all explode again.
Yeah, we don't know why they're exploding.
And it
Let's
seems
not
to be
mess
the
with it.
best show in the hotel right now.
Everyone's happy.
People are gathering around watching Nickelback in a perpetual state of explosion.
Like this is very morbid.
This is amazing.
It's gross. Because they're not made of rainbows and sparkles inside like you guys are.
Do we get like hardcore credit for this
Like we didn't do
by
it.
by bringing it back? Like,
Does
did they?
Skatana like this?
Are you taking? I mean, does Skatana like this? They're basically just sitting there watching it, staring and drooling.
I'm gonna scout for Lorrianna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
Is it-
everybody's distracted
Yep.
by the disgusting, horrifying, exploding band
Yes.
over and over again.
That's why this is happening.
How are you searching?
I am going to.
Attention. Your attention, please. Due to the unfortunate incident with Nickelback, they have now been replaced by a new band, led by one of the most famous captains ever back up by the loudest bachelorette party.
I'm so scared.
It's Tank Spaceman and the Woo Girls.
It's Tank Spaceman.
And the Woo Girls.
And the Woo Girls.
Those Woo Girls.
What was that?
Tank Spaceman?
Space.
Space!
What was the?
Oh,
What was that part of a hack attack?
Tank
Superhero
Spaceman
world.
was.
No, I know, but what actually?
It was a hack attack.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
Is the whole one?
That's a hack attack,
We have to
guys. That
explain
totally
one to
counts.
chat.
Is that
And
full one?
for those of you
That
Chat
is
needs
evil.
context.
That is just evil.
Chat needs context.
for those of you who don't know Tank Spaceman, last year at Gen
Oh no,
Con-
no. We'll bring him in organically.
You
That's
want to?
fine.
Okay.
So
Some
that was-
things have to be done.
Okay.
Okay, so this is okay if I don't know who that is.
Sorry. So there's
Yeah.
now 3 hack attacks because there's hers.
Right, but I'm yeah, that's craziness.
So we still have.
Well,
Wait, we have mine.
Nickelback exploded
and
over and over again,
Yeah.
Distraction.
She's got
and
her.
not in the way you want to explode as a band.
We'll be good. We'll be good.
All right.
We'll do
Okay,
well.
I'm
We'll
using
do well.
my stealth
Brad has to say-
to move about the room undetected.
It's gonna be great. This is already
Using your
amazing.
stealth to move around the
Move the whole area undetected and try
just
to see
kind of
if I can-
scouting the
Oh my
lobby.
gosh.
Yes, see,
Okay.
see that Dark Queen.
You can also use your
that was
space
out
powers to
there,
kind
I'm
of
gonna
bend light and see around corners and things like that too.
Yeah.
So you
I can
should
find
have no
out.
problem finding what you are looking for.
Okay.
Can I get a? Let's see. What do you have
Come on
here? Just give me a mind roll.
I think
Using
we've
which
boosted.
dice?
Are we unboosted?
We have to be. That's that many
What
hack
dice?
attacks
Yeah,
were
we're
boosted.
boosted for sure.
All right.
I'll check it out.
Like.
Oh,
fabulous.
boosted abilities
Yeah,
again. Yes,
we
we
got
are
it,
there.
yeah.
Thank you, AK.
Oh my gosh.
Hashtag Tessabuff because dear Lord, someone needs to make it through this insanity.
Right? The rest of us are all falling apart at the seams. She seems to be holding it together so well.
Like only Nickelback.
I don't feel like I'm falling
at the seams. I
apart.
think we're
I
okay.
want to watch you introduce Tank Spaceman. I'm excited.
I'm not.
Which dice?
Right now, you're tens. Use your tens, girl.
All right. And I need it on Vega or Tessa? Mind is
Vega. I would go with Vega.
Is it mind or body?
Mind.
Oh, it's 7 either way. I rolled it.
That's okay. That's enough.
Okay.
You search around every corner because you had a bonus because of your powers.
Okay, cool.
So it was like adding 5 to it. So you got a 12. You made it by 3. That's enough to let you know that she is nowhere in this hotel lobby.
Well, can I go up to the front desk and ask? Can I sneak and search through the guest details in the computer? See which room she's in. Do you think she'd use her room?
Yeah.
I could totally illuminate the exploding Nickelback so that everybody can have a much better view and be way more distracted by the exploding Nickelback so that she could be extra stealthy.
Sparkle Sister.
Oh, what were you going to do?
Yeah, no one sees
She's
her,
gonna
trust
light
me.
it really
Illuminate.
well.
Because I have
With the
computer's
sun.
intrusion, so I can definitely.
Yeah.
All right, but we can't keep this going for that long.
Oh, I think we could just like keep it up all day.
This is my last ditch effort to try to find her pre.
This is
You
good.
got this.
is
I'm gonna
good.
see if she's at least we know what room she's in.
Yeah, no, I
Hold
like
as
it.
long as you need.
Okay. Do you want me to roll computers?
Yeah, but before I have you roll anything else, I probably should give you your damn Patreon buffs.
Oh, right.
Because I didn't, and chat is smarter than me and reminds me of things that I forget.
Thank you,
Which is
Chad.
almost everything today.
Like, no, it just has been
Am I
moved
letting
like
you down?
seamlessly. And
I'm trying to let you down.
I think it was our stressful car right here. That was like,
No, we're
almost
all
3
excited
hours.
about the music.
Yes.
It's like
Yeah, no,
taking over everything.
That's all I've been hearing about. Okay, Aquamarine has a +3 to add to any roll today and 20 points of armor.
Thank you,
Jenica, +3 and 10 points of armor.
Thank you.
Rosie, +3, 10 points of armor. Tessa, +3, 10 points of armor. Thomas, +4, fuck your armor. No armor for you. Sorry.
I translated.
Yeah.
It took me like
So they meant GM gets a +5 and 10 points of armor for any one NPC. I'm gonna put it on that one.
Ew.
Yeah, you guys are gonna hate that. You do have your boosted abilities, as was mentioned before. As to what those are, you've got your AC 20 today. You've got your regular boosted ability.
I can come back to life one time.
Which is you can come back to life one time.
It's really cool.
It is really
super
cool.
important.
Yeah.
You've got your
Called shot.
Yeah, you've got your called shot. You've
Like
got your
ninja?
ninja blades, and Chad can ruin the world
Yeah. Well, if we have enough
Like
points.
there's
if you have
5
enough meta
points.
points.
Okay.
That being said, sure enough, you hear over the loudspeaker. Due to the unfortunate incident with Nickelback, they will no longer be appearing in Battle of the Bands. We are pleased to announce the inclusion of Tank Spaceman and the Woo Girls to our card.
Like, the Woo Girls sound like totally fun.
Over in the corner,
I've partied with them before.
over in the
They're
corner,
great.
a small group of people all shout, "Woo!" They seem very happy to be included.
So the Woo Girls?
Yes.
We're gonna get through this.
A man walks up
I'm quite fond of several of the Woo Girls, so later I'd like to go reintroduce myself.
to the Woo Girls. Okay.
Meltdown. Christian, you are doing fine. We know that horrible, endlessly repeating combustion and Nickelback really got to you.
Thanks, guys.
Like, I totally want to have pink drinks with them later.
That's a meltdown. I love meta meltdowns. You guys are the best. I'm gonna give you guys another one later, but not now. I'm gonna wait till you're doing something really complicated and then drop it on you.
Thanks.
Because I'm a dick.
Can I trip Monica on my way to the front desk?
You know what?
Trip Monica on the way to the front desk?
Okay, I
Being
can-
all stealthy?
Okay, now keep in mind, she is from Black Star and is always expecting treachery.
Like,
Wait,
I'm just
wait.
warning you, like, that could start a big fight.
All I'm saying.
But with between the exploding Nickelback, it might not,
Right.
Also, the fact that one of the Woo Girls has moved very, very quickly and parted a row through the sea of people and is marching up to the front desk where the call was made from by the person with the space Russian accent,
Darn it.
Don't
Darn
forget
it.
that didn't you guys
which is
tell us-
actually the man. You now see that what this particular Woo Girl is a man with a bright goldenrod shirt with a symbol on the top of it. He stands up on the front desk counter, which is a perfect cover for you to get the information that you're looking
Sweet.
for.
Okay, I'll leave Monica alone for now. And I will
because
get the information.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just gotta say, I am honored and humbled to be your choice. To be the newest member of the Battle of the Bands. Me and the Woo Girls, all of whom I personally trained.
Train.
Train
To woo?
Okay.
to woo
All right.
the way they do. Personally train them to woo for your pleasure, and we are going to rock your socks off tomorrow. So the rest of you other bands out there can all suck it. So says the spaceman. Tank out. And he drops an imaginary microphone and steps off of the counter.
He pantomimed dropping the mic.
Yeah.
It was super douchey.
It's par for the
so-
course.
But he does like have like a
Captain
gold
Tank
shirt,
Spaceman.
which I really totally dig.
You guys, I don't like that.
You all inherently don't like him as females.
The Woo Girls are actually pretty cool once you get to know them.
Why
But
do
they
you
put up
speak?
with an awful
let Chad
lot.
speak. Be nice to Chad.
Why would we start being nice to the chat?
Well, like he's contributed.
Because it doesn't matter who's mean to him, I'm gonna
Give me
take
that intrusion
the fault
roll.
for it. Huh? Yeah, okay.
With a
got
plus 5 bonus.
I get a +5 for this?
Yep, so just take away 5 from whatever you roll, and that's your number.
4.
That is a great number. Okay, you know for a fact that Queen Lorrianna and her entourage are not staying at this hotel and have opted to use the electricity from the hotel and have a wireless connection with her very own Sparkle Palace that she has parked just outside of orbit.
So it's right there.
She's staying in her own portable palace.
As you look out the window, you can see there it is.
Oh, it's probably guarded like Fort
It
Knox.
looks exactly like your beautiful space princess castle that you guys have, except it's like, black.
Oh.
And it's next to the hotel. She's too good to stay in the hotel.
Well, I mean, it's floating in space. It's just floating in space
I feel
about
like
2 miles away off in the distance because you're on a tiny little moon that calls itself a planet.
I feel like that's easy getaway.
I do too.
Like she's got something planned and she's out there Skyping in.
What
so
if
she
You
She has a
also
weapon
remember from
on there.
experience that both her
It's
and
so low
Galexia
energy.
hated staying in hotels.
I like.
Wait, what?
They're like
Hey, I love staying in hotels.
I
Right,
like
but
the-
Galexia always hated it because that's what trash does for long periods of time.
and like the germs thing.
We're
Like-
musicians.
It just means staying in a hotel to her just means you didn't have any friends or people that were willing to put you up.
Oh. What a snob.
We just
She is.
skipped over
They are
that.
royalty, guys. You're all royalty. It's okay to be a snob sometimes if you're royalty. People let you get away with it because space princess.
We're different.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. You are
really
nice
like
space
being in a hotel.
princesses.
I do too.
I like the fluffy bed.
too.
And all the new
Spaceman in
things
the
to
Like
learn
the
about.
free little shampoos.
Absolutely upsetting.
As long as they're pink, I'm totally happy.
All right.
All right. So, do you have any you have to? Oh, you have to go and draw your number.
Yeah.
Figure out when you go in the rotation.
I vote that Chad pulls the number.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Chad, you should
I'm
pull the
so
number.
proud of you.
What's the trick?
Let's not make a big deal out of this. Just pull a stupid number.
Okay,
Just don't argue. Just pull the number.
That's really nice of you.
okay.
Like I don't get it, but you should totally
So
pull the number.
you're going to get the number.
Yeah, Chad.
Yeah.
She's just trying to.
Okay, you reach for your Chad blaster to kind of protect you from the ladies because it's like a security blanket, but it's not there. What you pull out instead,
Because it's right here.
what you pull out instead is a piece of paper in your pocket where Brad used to be.
Did he leave it?
No. Did he leave you?
Dear Chad,
Hashtag Rosie because Sparkle Sisters top Woo girls all day every day.
You know it.
Right.
thank you very much,
You
Chad.
know it.
That's the best. Dear Chad, if you're reading this, then I am gone. I know.
Anything else?
Huh? If you're reading this, then I am gone. Our time together was special. And I want nothing more than to be your bro. But bros don't kick bros out of the band just because they didn't practice. Bros don't do that, bro. So, bro, I'm going solo.
When did I kick
Love,
you out of bed?
Brad.
Question.
Oh man.
If the paper that he's reading, is it blank to us?
No.
No, we can actually
No,
see right.
it is written in what appears to be barbecue sauce on a piece of paper in his pocket.
Wow.
The spelling is atrocious, and it was
What is
obviously
that,
written
Chad?
by somebody who doesn't have thumbs or maybe even fingers.
How did he get a piece of paper?
This is
What is that?
This is bad.
What is it?
It's Brad. He's left me.
What?
He says I told him he couldn't be in the band. I never told him that.
You don't have a weapon?
I can't transform. I don't have a wand. I can't transform.
When
We
did this
can't
happen?
form
Well, he can't be that far. How long has he been gone?
the Glamatron.
How long has he been gone? Maybe we can go back in time.
I don't know. I was eating earlier. There was an exploding Nickelback. We had bantering, bickering, and
Chad, why does he say that you kicked him out of the band?
I don't know. I didn't know he wanted to be in the band.
How can he go so? How
When
can
did he
walk?
say he wanted to be in the band?
Can we go back in time and you tell him he's in the band?
How is a turkey leg
Walking.
gonna be in a band?
How does he leave a pocket?
How does he know?
We can do it.
Okay, so the day the crystal embedded itself in my forehead,
Yeah.
I was eating a delicious turkey leg that I had
Yeah.
taken some time to lovingly barbecue as part of the spread that was at your awesome Space Princess Cotillion.
Yeah.
It was really good food.
Well, I guess because I didn't already have a magical wand, somehow that turkey leg became my wand. And that's what I've been using all of this time to transform with you. And at some point along the way, and I just kind of figured, well, I've never been a space princess before, so maybe this is par for the course. It started talking to me.
You're telling the truth. It's actually
Yeah, it's
been talking.
quite-
Maybe if we try to transform in a row, it'll magically come back. Like you can't
I think
like a magnet.
Yeah, that's like a totally good idea. Except we're like in the middle of everyone, and when we like transform, it's a big freaking deal.
Let's go to one of our rooms.
Well, like we have to get our number.
I don't know if that can happen.
Let's get the number and then
book about it.
try.
Do I have a book about it?
You've got a book about just about everything.
I'd like to look that up and see if that will happen.
If what will happen?
It's like a magnet.
Will it come to him if the rest of his magical princess
Right,
team
like he
transforms?
can't stay away because it's been assigned to him.
Well, you don't know. You haven't really tried it.
Okay, well, Jack, can
Do
you
I
pick the
have
number?
an info in a book about it?
Pantomime it.
Roll
a die.
This is kind of
Don't know how to
unprecedented
endow a number.
because all princesses start with wands, and he didn't.
Okay.
Like, okay, can we like totally get the number thing first?
Yeah,
and
Chad
then-
draws the number.
How do you want the number to be chosen?
What did you roll?
I rolled a 4, but I also grabbed a D4 because I didn't
Oh
know
yeah,
what you
don't
wanted
do
me to
that. Roll 2d12 for me.
Okay. 13. No, 10. That's a
Oh, good. 13's unlucky.
10.
10, and let's roll. Hold on. Okay. Your band goes on at 10 p.m. Today.
Wow, that's a good time slot.
Today?
Today.
Okay.
In just a couple of hours, you're probably the fourth band up.
Okay, so we have
Lord,
2
okay.
hours to find.
I have to find Brad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't go out there with Lorrianna without you having a wand. That's
Thank you,
dangerous.
Space Princess Sister Sparkle.
Absolutely.
Still learning how to refer to each other, the collective.
That was
I just feel uncomfortable.
Sparkle sisters.
He's been telling the truth the whole time.
Like there's a lot of things going on in the magical space galaxy.
Guys, let's go up to my room and let's just at least try the thing.
Okay, we could like try to transform.
Okay, that's plan A. Plan B is to look for him, and plan C is to go back in time and find him.
Okay.
Okay.
So like this is like the order we're gonna try it in if things don't work.
Correct.
I like that you like totally plan ahead so that we have like contingency plans. That's excellent.
Let's do it.
Okay, so like we're now in Vega's room.
Yes.
Okay.
Ready?
Are you okay?
Princesses?
Yeah, I'm just really uncomfortable. It's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna let go.
She's feeling feelings. It's all right.
Okay, just think,
Exactly.
Okay, ready?
Okay, we'll try.
Everybody? Ready?
Yeah.
Sun!
Moon! Time! Space!
Chad!
Nothing?
Something happening.
None of you transform.
Oh, now we're all screwed!
Okay, plan A.
Which is a good thing because security looked really worried for a second.
Like we're in her rooms.
We went to my room.
Okay, plan A did not work. Plan B would be to look for Brad.
Okay, what did...
He said he was going solo.
Does that mean he's gonna perform... Wait, how is a talking turkey leg that no one can hear but you going to perform at Battle of the Bands?
Well, I'm not thinking he'll win, but
Like, I totally have an idea. Okay, we got a number, but maybe Brad went and got a number too. Like, we should totally see what number Brad is.
Brad can't number 2. He has never mind.
Brad, we should see what Brad's number is.
Let's go look.
Let's go see if somebody registered named Brad. Solo act.
Or anything
We
that
can
could
also
be
like see if somebody ever talked to a freaking chicken leg.
Turkey.
But no one else
Sorry,
can hear him but Chad. But he can write in barbecue sauce, so we could have filled out the entry form.
Chad, where would Brad go?
That's more legible than certain Nickelback songs.
What did Brad like to do?
Tell us about
mainly he was a very I start to reminisce. Reminiscing music.
Reminiscing music plays. It shows a montage of Chad and Brad enjoying each
Sparkle
other's company.
Sisters via my space diary.
We're all standing over you, watching you read this. I'm watching you read this.
Brad enjoyed giving. He would give of himself every day. As I think about it, turkey protein is all I've consumed since I met you. In some ways, this might be a great chance to avoid scurvy. Other than that, he wasn't very interested in things other than trying to get people to hear him.
He's probably with a crowd of people.
But no one can.
I'm still trying to figure out how he walked away.
He is a magical
Magic wand,
true.
but he just floated
device.
away.
It's true.
Maybe he's singing like outside the hotel for money.
He's busking?
Yeah. We can go check.
It's a good idea.
I love that idea.
Everybody loves.
Okay, let's go see if he's busking.
He's a magical turkey busker.
Yeah.
Magical turkey busker. You know.
All right, so you hit the streets basically. Is that what you're telling me? You're gonna
Yeah,
go
we got
outside and see
2
if he's
hours.
maybe performing on the street.
Yes, montage music plays.
I have an idea.
If I leave here tomorrow, will you still remember me? I must be traveling on. Now pause. There's too many places I've got to see, but if I stay here with you, Chad, things just couldn't be the same, cause I'm as free as a bread. Now in this bread you cannot change.
Is that your song?
No, it's Freebird.
That's your hacked song, isn't it?
Free Brad.
Free Brad.
Free Brad.
I'm like, okay,
They didn't specify what song it had to be.
I like have an
pretty
idea.
good.
I was thinking, and maybe Sparkle Sisters, you'll have to like tell me if it makes any sense. But what if I cast what if I did some like healing on Brad so that it turns him back into a turkey, so that we could find him, because like turkeys make a lot of noise and are loud, and it'd be super weird for a turkey to be flapping around. And then you could like turn back in time, and then he could be back a turkey leg, so he could be Chad's wand again.
But what if when we make him back into a turkey, someone else takes him and cuts him up and eats him, and then there's no more Brad?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do if
then
there's no more
Then
Brad?
there's no more Galaxy Force 5.
I like didn't know you were so attached to Brad.
I don't like having feelings, and when they come out, it's very intense for me.
We have your back. But wait.
Okay, guys.
He's just a leg.
I'm so happy.
Okay.
Are people starting to file into the arena?
Oh yeah.
Maybe he's over there. I mean, it sounds like he went solo.
Yes.
That's our big thing. He obviously is around barbecue sauce.
First
He's either
place
in the
to check, the
kitchen or
sign-in
he's in the
sheet.
arena.
Yeah, like the
Sign-in sheet, busking areas.
And look
Okay,
for
you check. Okay,
traces of
busking areas, sign-in sheet. Are you going together, or are you splitting up?
Faster if we split up.
Yeah, I agree for
That
once.
never goes wrong.
You guys, I think we should stay together for this one.
Do we have enough time to stay together before we perform?
You do. You've got a couple hours.
Okay.
So we
okay.
run to the front desk.
Right.
I, as a rodeo star, have spent a lot of time around barbecue, and I would like to use my rodeo nose to see if I can find a trail.
This is so brilliant. It's beautiful.
Your rodeo nose?
Yeah, because I've been around it a lot as Rosie,
Trademark.
and I can tell
Smell
the
the
difference
letter.
between different.
I don't know if you are rosy enough to pull that off.
I am damn well gonna try.
God, we
unless
need
someone
meta
wants
points.
to give me. I have a Rosie buff. Screw it. I am using it right now.
Use it to find Brad.
I'm gonna use
You're
it
using it to find Brad.
because I'm very conflicted because people don't believe Zelenia a lot, and she gets made fun of. And all I've done is make fun of Chad and his stupid turkey leg. It turned
Just
out to
letting
be
you know.
real.
Somebody just dumped a bunch of money so you could try and sniff out some barbecue.
Smell the letter, Sardinia.
I'm gonna smell the letter.
I want to hug
Maybe
you both
taste
in and
too.
out of character right now.
This is too cute. Can you tell?
Like
Just roll the damn dice.
Okay. Oh no, but
I
it's
think
Rosie, so I gotta do 2d12.
I think it's better mathematically to use the buff to just add versus moving. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna move. I was just gonna add. I was gonna
Yeah.
do the 2d12 plus 2, and then
Cool.
with the
minus.
Yeah, 5. Oh shit! Okay, wait. So that's a 13. So
Plus the
5.
two.
Oh, I have a 3-point Patreon buff.
Yes.
So that's gonna be 9. And then I'm gonna use my Rosie buff that I already called beforehand for 5.
4.
So it's a 4.
All right.
Sniffs them out.
Miraculously,
There's
No, it's fine. So, you start sniffing the sheet and explaining to everyone, like, guys, no, my barbecue sense is totally going to work on this. And I'll be able to track down our escaped friend by smelling the barbecue sauce.
What kind of is it? Is it more vinegar based?
It's
mustard?
definitely like a South Carolina mustard barbecue sauce.
That's my favorite.
Yummy.
Might be easier to track.
It's really yummy, and I want some too.
Tangy.
But it leads you up to the front desk where the sign-up sheet is.
He did sign up.
Twice.
Twice. Under the name Brad?
Well, twice. 2 band names. One was called Braditude, and then that was crossed out, and it said Bradical.
Brad is nothing.
And then that was crossed out, and it just said Bradical Braditude.
Gosh, he's pretty cool, Chad.
Well, but he's clearly not here, right? But
He is not, but he was here.
And he will be there.
What time does it say he's performing?
He goes on right after you.
Okay.
Oh, like that's
guys.
handy. We'll know where he is.
That's
I
cool.
think we have to perform, and then I think we have to let Brad perform.
Okay.
And then we'll just run on stage and pick him up right when he's done.
Right.
But like let's look really enthusiastic for him so he knows that we like
Give him
totally.
lots of emotional support.
No, chat, not Nickel Brad. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
That was brilliant.
Oh.
I'm gonna write that. You're right.
So yes, Bradical is playing.
Okay, well,
like that's great.
invite him to our band after he plays.
He plays
Back.
before, after us.
Right.
But like maybe he could like we're
He
so
could
good
join
we
us
got
for
an
the second
encore.
round.
Well, she once she gets to she sniffs the sheet. You see that he is clearly signed up, and she goes that way.
Let's follow her!
And she gets down on all fours, and because he's very low to the ground, you see.
Sure.
Even if he was flying. it
Oh
would
my God! Do we see him?
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this even better. I'll just turn into my shadow wolf. Wait, can I do
Not
that?
like we can't transform.
I can't even do the wolf because I.
Oh, you can use your regular powers that don't involve transforming into battle form.
Great, so I'm
At
using
least
my
it's
wolf nose to like really help.
Nice call.
Yeah, so you want to transform into wolf form?
Yeah.
And like I'm
Cool,
gonna use
awesome.
I'm gonna like use the sun to make like a flashlight. To just extra, just in case Brad is camouflaging himself somehow.
Anybody else doing anything as part of this search party? Just because I want to see how you work together.
Well, I could be at the ready because at any time I could slow down time so we have more time to find.
I'm gonna steal some coleslaw from the kitchen and try to like lure him with the coleslaw.
Oh.
That's good.
I just want to emphasize my empathy for Brad.
Yeah?
Like
Just
you can call out, Brad.
Hey, little buddy.
Yeah. Bradikins.
Hashtag MetaPoint. I had a very odd dream last night. I dreamt that I was swimming in an ocean of orange soda. Turns out it was just fun to see.
Oh, I'm gonna use that metaphor.
Oh, dad jokes.
You guys could even have guessed who that was, too, right?
Hats off to you.
Oh, man. You just
That was good.
you just made Chad quit the game.
That was good.
That was good.
Okay,
Wow.
we're sniffing. You got
So,
the
yeah,
coleslaw. You're slowing down time so that we don't
like-
Oh, yeah, and Vegas got some coleslaw, and you guys are, like, walking in one door and coming out another door. Yeah, it's very Scooby-Doo-esque.
Oh, could I bubble us I want to bubble us so we all go really fast.
Yes, you will all go really fast.
So now we're like a Scooby-Doo cutscene.
Yep.
The music's playing. The bad guy runs this way. We run.
Here's
this
the
way.
thing: is Brad doesn't
Okay,
have much of
it's
low.
like
He was
weird
trying not to
slithering
use
turkey
magic so as to
Be less conspicuous.
be less conspicuous because a giant floating magical drumstick.
Very Brad.
Very Brad. You know, he was definitely thinking ahead.
Is he like hiding in the kitchen?
But he rolls. That's how he gets around, and he kind of rolls around in a little circle that gets further and further out because he's lopsided because he's big on one end and little on the other.
I had as you so very, very much.
Well, it tells us who made that joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So Uber made the joke, and someone else is not happy about it. That's awesome.
4 meta points. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Friggin' awesome.
That's what we like. Meta
Oh
points.
man.
We get one more meta point. He can do his frickin' hack attack. And then we're all screwed.
Richie wants to
we've
use a
got
meta
two.
point though.
You may.
It's cool.
Oh, and take my buff off too.
Anybody else want to use one while we're just...
Her buff got used. Folk wisdom.
yes,
did.
yes. I shall get rid of it.
I'm gonna use one too. Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
Hashtag meta point. Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of Chad's games.
Thank you.
I love you, Brad.
So between you calling out for him, sure enough, I mean,
Les Miserables.
you do manage to find him, and he is, trying to roll away from you as quickly as his tiny little body will allow.
Would like to run. I will change out of wolf form and run up to him and cradle him in my arms.
Okay, he's not hard to pick up. He's a little greasy and a little dusty at the moment.
And then I get too overcome with emotion, so I hand him to Chad.
I cried around.
Let me go, man. Let me go, bro.
Don't.
What does he say?
I use the coleslaw like sniffing salt.
I've been trying to talk to everybody, bro.
We pet him even
It's
though
terrible.
He wants to be heard.
Nobody can hear me, bro.
He wants to be heard, and no one can hear him.
I have no voice, bro.
I don't know how to help you.
How do we give him a voice?
Like, what if we... I'm doing my hack attack!
What if?
All right, tell me what you're doing.
The lead singer of Nickelback's Ghost is reincarnating inside Brad, and he can suddenly be heard. Singing like Nickelback!
Interesting.
Oh, what a terrible thing to do to somebody.
Well, at least that was me. There's like tears in my eyes.
I love that she's like,
You stole the voice from a member of Nickelback and gave it to Brad to use for his very own. Make better choices than they did, Brad. Make better choices than they did.
Like the Little Mermaid, do we see like the voice come flying out?
That's how it works. Like there's obviously the pile of Nickelback, at that table, because that takes a minute to clean up.
Right.
Who cares if he is greasy and dusty? We all love bread. Hashtag that brought up as hashtag meta point. Hashtag nickel bread.
And you do realize the lead singer of Nickelback's name is Chad, right?
Seriously?
Are you serious? Are you
You're kidding.
That was meant to be.
Is that a real thing?
I can't wait to hear you sing, Brad. Nickel Brad.
I'm so excited for you, buddy. You seem speechless. What do you think about all this?
Man, I gotta tell you, I'm so happy, eh?
I can hear. We're happy too.
We're happy for you, Brad.
Oh, you lovable hoser.
I want to kiss him too.
That's great.
I want to kiss him too.
Amazingly, he still sounds mostly like Brad.
Yeah.
Let's all pass him down.
Everyone's gonna kiss.
So
I said he had to sing like
all the
Nickelback.
girls take turns
Don't say it.
giving
There you
Brad a kiss.
Oh wait, it's cheap.
You can bite me if you want.
Dirty.
You can take a bite. It's okay.
You can take a bite. No, I feel weird about that.
Oh no, it's cool. It's cool. Go ahead. Just. Oh, Chad.
He's
Dude.
really good.
Oh, I know. She's been really sweet the whole time.
Chad, he's
Dude.
delicious.
He is.
All right. Well, okay.
Brad,
Glad we did that.
we all feel awful about the way you felt treated.
Well, I mean, I just thought I could maybe do something on my own.
I think you should.
I think you should.
You have a voice that can be heard, and you should be heard.
We would love to hear your solo tonight.
Yeah.
Really?
Nickel
Nickel
Brad.
Brad.
Oh, you guys are the best.
Nothing would make us happier.
I'm so gonna write poetry about
You guys are the best bros that drumstick can ask for. I'm gonna write a special song just for this night.
Thank you for being part of us. That's beautiful.
I feel like I need a 10-minute break.
Sorry, bro. No breaks in rock and roll.
No breaks in.
There ain't no breaks in rock and roll. So, is there anything else you are doing before the big event? It looks like there might be.
Hashtag meta point. Rizzlin may claim to not like my jokes, but it's true just because he's jealous of me. Since I'm close friends with 25 letters in the alphabet. I don't know why.
I don't know why. 25 instead of 20. I don't know.
Okay, you guys, you're
I'm using my cosmetology skills to make us all
you're
up.
making them.
I gotta do that. Are
Yeah.
we gonna go?
Waffle
What are we doing? What happened?
Waffle 2.
2. Waffle number 2.
Wow, cool.
That is awesome news. I'm very excited about that. But all good things must start in order to come to an end. And so, the battle royal of the bands
She's still feeling.
begins.
What's going
Another
on?
hashtag MetaMeltdown just in case some other pilot wants to experience the love of hashtag Nickelbrand.
I love it.
It's very good.
Who doesn't want to try Nickelbrand out?
I'm gonna use those jokes on our kids tomorrow.
I bet you are too. Oh man, those poor children.
Oh my gosh. So actually, no, but Brad is in. So we did say. I think there was a hack attack, or there was something where he needed to sing partially
Oh, yeah,
with
no,
you
that-
on the backup, but he also would do his solo, right? Hmm. He also has his solo.
I feel like the hack attack can happen during the solo.
I
so
feel like
maybe-
that. I feel like
back
that.
up.
That makes it you
I'll
back
back
up
him
him.
up.
That
You
makes-
can back
But
You back them up.
all right,
Okay.
the
I'll
arena,
back them. Yeah.
specifically the stage, is surrounded on all sides.
don't
So
know
it
why.
is a stage in the middle of the arena, not facing the arena.
In the
Okay,
round, if you will.
it's in the round, but it does rotate.
Oh, so we don't have to like personally rotate. We are rotating.
Although it's large and square and not large and round, even though it rotates. So it does have corners on it, but it's a big rotating square in the middle of the room.
Do like those corners ever like hurt people?
I imagine they could, but they're not in this case hurting anyone at the moment.
Okay, because like if people like rush the stage and then the corner comes and like whacks them, that would be very upsetting.
It doesn't rotate that quickly, and
Can we see the judges
it's on
panel?
a base, so
Okay.
Can we see the judges panel?
you can see where the judges panel is sitting, yes.
Okay.
Can we see?
Above the stage, there are speakers on each corner that stack up and face outwards, as well as the monitors that face inwards, and a giant, badass, like rainbow disco ball hanging from the ceiling. In place of the chandelier that usually takes up the grand ballroom of this stadium.
Oh, it's not what's usually there.
Right,
Just
you know.
noting that.
You know very well that there's a huge, ancient chandelier.
Like where'd it go?
Sparkly.
They took it down for the event and put up this huge disco ball.
That's
Probably one of the judges had some great idea. Secret weapon.
I don't believe that that's ever happened before, has it?
They haven't taken the chandelier down ever since it's been put up.
Oh, that's
Can I check
Except
the
for the
disco ball?
time that there was that the
The
space
magical
station,
properties?
the moon was attacked
Why did they move it? Because the moon was attacked.
because the hotel was destroyed.
Oh,
The
this is
chandelier survived.
not good. Probably.
Since I like have a knowledge of dance and therefore disco, can I like look at the disco ball and know if it is an evil disco ball? Or if there's anything abnormal about it?
An evil disco
Shiny
ball.
It is magical, but a lot of the lights in here are.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Is there like bad magic or is it just like nice and happy unicorn pooping
It
magic?
seems like just plain old magic.
Okay. It's just plain old magic.
All disco
don't trust
balls
it.
are evil, warns chat.
All what?
All disco balls are evil, warns chat.
Okay.
So, all disco balls might be.
All right, do you guys stay and watch the first couple bands play?
Like
Or do you...
I'm a good listener, so I can do that from anywhere.
I want
Yes,
to
you
try
can.
and spy on Lorrianna.
Yeah,
All right.
is she like Skyped in visually for us to see at the judges
There's
table?
basically there's a floating television
Space
screen with her face on it.
Okay, so we can see her.
But she's still in her keep.
She's in her.
She still
What a
seems to be in her
cop-out.
keep. But she does comment on each band after they finish.
Oh, I bet she does.
She thinks it's American Idol for some reason.
Oh.
So is she like more like the Paula Abdul, everything is
Like this?
wonderful, or is she like Simon Cowell and everything is abominable?
Well, there's only two bands before you, and she liked one of them and didn't like the other.
I'm sorry, what?
When's Glitter Stain going?
Glitter Stand goes up tomorrow.
Okay,
Or
good.
no, late tonight.
Okay.
After Chad. Brad.
Oh.
Brad.
After Brad.
Oh.
All right.
Chad Brad.
After Nickel Brad.
Nickel Brad.
Brad.
Okay.
You guys could sing Brad World.
Oh my god. That didn't just happen. That didn't just
Let's hope
happen.
not.
Or you know I'm Brad. I'm Brad.
Stop giving them ideas, everyone.
No one.
Evil. Pure evil. Okay.
Who's Brad?
You know what?
So the judge panel consists of the announcer, Valentine, who this is his hotel. Valentine. He's also acting as the announcer. He's one of the judges.
Okay.
Queen Lorrianna's TV box is the other judge, of course, the one that has her head on it. And a man known as Legion, who is the third judge. Looks like an
Just-
old rocker.
Just Legion.
Just Legion. And he's like this leather pants guy, you know, clearly over 60, but still has like the long hair, which may or may not be a wig. You can't tell because he's wearing the bandana over it.
Okay. Legion.
What are you guys doing?
I don't know.
Keep your eyes on
Legion? Is that where you were?
Yeah, that's where I was
That's
going
where-
with
okay,
it.
that's it.
It's just a familiar name to some of us metapilots.
All right.
Legion?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there was
That's why I asked if it was just.
in the first world we were in Johnny Legion. This could be him if he was like 100 years old.
And like cool, because he's a douchebag.
Right. But he is known as Legion. Don't take any biblical significance from that. He just looks like an old rocker.
I just continued to be a good listener.
So as the Kiss Boy army finishes up, the judges sit there, they write things down for a moment. The band starts to walk off stage. Wait. I'd just like to say, says the old man, that was fucking great. I like the clown makeup, that's nice. I like the machine gun arms, also nice. If I had to change anything, I'd say I probably would like something a little more, jazzy. And the other judges kind of look at him. Okay. Valentine takes away the microphone from him. Okay, everybody, that was the Kiss Boy Army. Let's give it up again for them. Now, from what I understand, our next band, this is their very first performance ever.
Oh.
They were invited on their prowess in battle, but you all know who they are, ladies and gentlemen. They are known as Galaxy Force 5 to some. They are known as magical space princesses to others. But today, and probably today only, I would like to present to you
Trade space whiskey.
Jeff Sparkle! And that's when you realize it's time to go on stage. Because there is a light on the stage pointing at the empty stage right now.
As the band members come on stage, I'll walk up to the microphone.
Okay.
He was correct in saying this is our first time, and I just want to take a minute to dedicate this song to a very special artist named Brad. So just give us a minute to tune and cross your fingers because holy guacamole, this is happening, chat.
All right.
Can we get rid of all music existing?
Yes, we did. Let's cut all our overhead. I would just like to say that last week you gave them a hack attack in which they had to learn, play, and make up a song and then perform it for you. And they've been really good little monkeys about this, but I have not seen this yet, so if I laugh too loud, I'll make them play it again.
Don't be too loud.
Okay,
For singing.
should I get closer to a mic? Should I move?
Just be real loud.
What do you think? Is she close?
Is she too loud? Is that too loud to me sing?
We didn't check levels beforehand? What are you a real band?
We're professionals.
Would it? Is it better if I stand up like this? Because then I'll be closer to it.
Yeah.
You're fine.
I'm fine. Okay.
You're fine where you are.
They're
See,
good
you're
mics.
great.
You're gonna rock this.
Okay.
I'm excited.
I'm
I see what they're saying.
I'm excited.
She's fine.
Stand.
Okay, so what? Yes, says the judges. So the
thank
name
you.
of your band is what?
Deathly Sparkles.
Deathly Spark.
That is a great fucking name.
Thanks.
Yeah, we know.
The Lorrianna box goes, well, you certainly have gotten yourselves into something, haven't you? Mm-hmm.
And now the greatest song ever. Hashtag Metaverse.
Yeah, let's hope.
Thank you.
There isn't any space.
Well, what's the name of your song, mate?
The name of our song is "We're Gonna Kill You, Girl."
Wicked. All right, let's hear it.
We're edgy. We ready, Sparkle Sisters?
Yeah.
As will ever be.
I gotta pee.
I have to pee too.
Ready?
We're starting to...
Wind. Strings. Percussion. Words.
Lorrianna, typical of evil queens, murdering and being mean with your magic katana. And you think you've won, but that's just dumb. We're gonna kill you, girl. Yes, you're magic, with crazy eyes, a sick hairdo. Don't forget we've got powers too. Your death won't be tragic. It won't take much time after these sick rhymes. We're gonna kill you, girl. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sha-la-la-la-la, my oh my, looks like the queen will die. We're gonna kill you, girl. Sha-la-la-la-la, it's not sad, 'cause you turned out so bad. No one will miss you, girl. Now's the moment. Face to face, it's time to play. Space Princess will save the day, make everything better. You don't say a word, not a single word. We're gonna kill you, girl. Sha-la-la-la-la, my oh my, looks like the queen will die. We're gonna kill you, girl. Sha-la-la-la-la, it's not sad, 'cause you turned out so bad. No one will miss you, girl. Sha-la-la-la-la, your time is done. By blade or whip or gun, we're gonna kill you, girl. Sha-la-la-la-la, my oh my, looks like it's time to die. We're gonna kill you, girl. Sha-la-la-la-la, don't be scared, 'cause we have come prepared. We're gonna kill you, girl. Sha-la-la-la-la, just stop now. You're gonna lose anyhow once we have killed you, girl.
And the crowd goes wild. What?
That's your hack attack.
What the fuck was that? Princesses, I am so proud of you.
Good job, Sparkle Sisters.
See what happens if they all just work together?
And you know what he's going to say next? Roll initiative.
Oh, I was gonna wait.
Nickelbrat stuff.
Has to see.
Well, first you have to figure out whether or not you move on.
I mean, okay.
You get a judge's score?
Huh? Well,
Does everybody else like totally feel tingly right
here's
now?
the thing. You need 2 of the 3 judges to go with you, and Lorrianna has already said no.
Well,
I wonder why.
Because she's a bitch.
She liked our song. It was totally about her.
But yeah, she does not look happy. There's like steam coming out of the
got the
monitor that's
mist.
floating there in front of you. It's bad.
Did we hurt your feelings?
Yes.
We could hurt more than that.
I will see you all dead.
Look at you
All
getting
of you
violent.
going to kill every single one of you slowly. Rip your entrails out and wrap them around your skinny little necks. And
like, oh, I'd like to see you
as
die.
Mr. Legion reaches over and turns off her television.
Yes! Yay!
Yes!
All right. That was terrible.
What was that? That Christian, that was pure and glorious magical space, Princess of Rock. It is also the best waffle ever. Hashtag Rosie, hashtag awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna use a meta point to go full avatar.
Cool.
I'm also using a meta point to go full avatar.
Oh, Lorrianna
I'm
waffle.
embracing this right now.
As I said, that was terrible. Awful. Fucking brilliant. Loved it. Every bit of it. As far as I'm concerned, you're on to round 2.
Wait, round 2?
Which means it is up to Valentine for the tie-breaking vote. Uh-oh. I'm a Disney head, bitches. You go.
Good job.
Oh God, we hugged.
You hugged. That's something I have not seen. That's nice work. Look,
Feelings are happening again.
you see how you're having feelings? This is great, guys.
Band!
Maybe we should always play music.
I agree!
It might be our second secret superpower.
Yeah!
I think it is.
All right.
Whoa.
So let's see. You are definitely going on to round 2. That's the good news, which takes place tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. We have to do that. So Brad gets to sing a song
Yep.
with Zelenia, right?
Yeah, I
or
guess.
with whoever you're playing at the time. And let's figure out who that's going to be right now.
Meta meltdown.
Didn't see that part coming.
No.
That's
I gotta
fantastic.
keep you on your toes a little bit. Meta meltdown. Oh, let's see.
No.
Okay, this is doable. Yeah, okay.
2 to the left. 2 to the left.
Yeah.
So you're Vega.
Yeah.
I'm Vega.
Who are the things?
I'm Chad.
Chad is
Oh, it's in
Elena.
my stack. It's in my stack. Let's go. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
The other halves are right there on the
Oh,
table.
here. Here's
here.
Ricci.
Here's Celiana.
This one goes.
2 to the left, so I've got
I'm-
Let's
Zelenia.
go that way.
Eliana.
I don't know where mine is.
Yeah.
You're Chad.
I seriously don't know where Eliana's is.
You already have it.
Oh, okay. Well, who the heck am
My
I?
head, please have breath.
I'm supposed to.
Oh, wait.
You are Ricci.
I'm
You're
Richie.
Ricci.
Well, where's the next one? You need one.
I've got mine right here. You've got yours
I
right
already
here.
passed. Oh,
Ricci.
yeah, I passed Vega down.
All right.
Did I give you?
No, it's fine. It's fine. We're all good. It's fine.
Are you sure? Because this looks like it was really hard.
We just came off of a very big show and our
Right.
adrenaline's
You still
running
got
and
the
we can't process
show
thoughts
adrenaline going.
properly.
You just played in front of a crowd of 250,000 people.
True.
Do we have groupies yet?
Do we have groupies yet?
I guess you'll find out when you get back to your room.
We can call them the Sparkle Heads.
Oh, Sparkle Head.
Yeah.
Or the
I'd like
sparkle
to meet
suckers.
all the group.
No, Sparkle Sucker sounds very
Where's Brad?
inappropriate.
Yeah.
I should be Brad.
Spark Heads.
Brad.
Yep, what? Oh, right, my bad.
You're Brad. Brad.
Oh, you guys, that was so exhilarating.
That was great.
That rocked, and we totally showed the stupid glitter stain band that stupidly replaced me how much better we are.
Oh my God, you're so right.
Yeah. They're gonna Thorn. First of all, who Thorn? What kind of name is Thorn?
That's not even real.
Well, actually, you find them on flowers, which are quite helpful at keeping away insects, but that's okay.
We're like,
I really liked how we all worked together, and we just like. I feel like I had like the time of my life.
that's funny. I get it because she's time.
It was really great finally feeling really a part of you guys.
So I'm really excited to see what Nickel Brad's going to sing.
Me too, since I have no freaking idea.
You're welcome for the hack attack.
Yeah, so I guess
You ready?
Oh, you just see this? Okay, that's even better. I like it.
Who's?
what's this?
I'm Zelenia.
He's Zelenia.
Brad.
No problem. I gotta back you up.
Actually, it's whoever she's playing at the moment who has to back me up.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
So she's
Vega.
backing
Who
you up?
growls? Yes.
You're backing her. Oh, as Vega. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Vega, this is good for you.
Yes.
We're gonna do that.
You can show that, Monica.
Singing.
Brad, are you ready?
I think Brad's gonna make up a song for you.
Okay.
He's gonna have to try.
How?
So they put Brad on the stage on a stool,
I think everyone should totally.
and they put a microphone up to the stool, and they lay this drumstick there.
Yay, Brad!
Here we go.
Everyone.
There we go. We can,
I faith in you,
get
buddy.
a close up for Brad on this one because this is really his time.
Yay, Brad.
It's his time. If you could, he wants to move around as he does it, but he can't because he's a
He would just
drumstick.
roll and then he would get,
Lose
muffled.
his voice.
I believe in you. We believe in you.
And he goes up to the microphone. He leans over to the microphone a little bit and goes, "Check 1, check 2, check it in, check."
Okay, Brad, it works. We just used it.
Hey, my name is Brad, and I am a turkey leg. And up until today, I really feel like I didn't have a voice because I'm, a piece of poultry. But then I met some people who were special to me, my friends.
Sorry, buddy. I love you. I didn't mean to interrupt.
And I'm sure that they'll help me on this song because I just wrote it now because I'm just so emotional. But this one goes out to all my Sparkle sisters and especially my bro chat.
We're here for you.
I love you, Brad.
We're here for you.
You got this, Brad. You so got this.
Got this, bro.
I think I like you, Brad. So many emotions.
Where are my arms?
Where are my arms?
Where are my feet?
I ain't got no feet.
Where is my heart? I can't hear it beat.
Boom, 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 boom.
I lost my bro.
Lost my bro.
He won't eat me no more.
Nope.
Then my Sparkle sisters gave me a voice. Now I have a choice to be prepared. I'm only a drumstick. Hey, I'm Brad, and I'm the other white meat. Rock out!
Brad!
Yay, Brad!
Brad!
This is the best episode of Metaverse ever.
Brad, I'm so proud of you.
I'm so proud of you.
I don't know why I chose Brad to have that for his singing voice. It just seemed.
Operatic was fucking perfect.
I just felt like it was the way to go with that character at the moment.
Is that how Nickelback sounds?
Maybe if they're really trying.
Yeah. That's exactly how they sound. I'm glad that you can ask that in seriousness. It makes me happy. It tells me that you've made good choices.
Wow.
All right. Sadly, they do not let Brad through. They just don't think he's quite ready for the second round, but as he clearly already has a band.
Well, you gave your best shot.
You're ahead of your time, Brad.
Yeah, but of course, he'll be there with you.
That was great, but it's missing a little something. I just gotta have more cowbell. Hashtag MetaPoint. I got a fever, and the only cure is more cowbell.
More cowbell.
Of course.
I got a fever.
You don't have a perception.
So, guys, I think
That's
that
right.
now that we've made it through and that Brad has performed, which was really super great, I really think we need to get to Lorrianna's castle because they cut her off and we need to figure out what she's doing.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
All right. I would like perception or mind checks, whichever you have from every person at the table. Just tell me the number you get.
What are we rolling?
You are going to...
Eight?
Yeah,
Full
eights.
avatar?
You'll roll eights.
Lisa, what's her
No
mind?
cowbell.
As big as mine.
I've got a triangle.
Sorry, chat, no cowbell. We do have a triangle.
I beat it by 4.
I rolled a 4.
What are we rolling?
Oh, no go!
What are we rolling?
Mine.
Perception checks.
Numbers?
Mind checks.
Vague.
Oh.
Well, I rolled a 6. I beat it by 1. Oh my god!
That's really good.
I rolled a 4.
I'm fairly convinced we're still
12.
performing.
Okay, good. You do notice as the night goes on that the disco ball gets brighter as the night gets darker.
I knew it.
So maybe there's something to your crazy theory after all. Who knows?
I told you it was an evil disco ball.
Should I, Sparkle Sisters, should I put like a preventative time bubble around the disco ball just in case it decides to do something? Then we can prophylactically stop it.
Okay, you can switch back characters now. I also like the fact that you used prophylactically in a sentence.
Makes me
Richie
think of
is
something
very
to do
smart.
with fiber.
She is.
I
He
might
has
have
all the
blood on
words.
that.
All the best words.
Big league.
Man,
So the next couple of bands go on.
including Glitter Stain, they were after Brad.
Yeah, Glitter Stain goes on. They are f***ing awesome.
Oh no, how's Thorn?
She's amazing.
Barf.
Boo!
not as amazing as you.
Cheetos
She's
at them.
like she is so good. You can't even be mad. She's so good.
I'd like to express empathy towards Thorn and figure out what she's feeling in this moment.
That's easy. I can give you that with no roll. She's feeling. This is what she does. This is what she loves to do. So
She's not a space princess.
no, she's not. She's just a girl who
Right.
plays guitar.
If we could dedicate our whole life to that, we'd be that good too.
Yeah.
We have
And
duties.
she is an absolute virtuoso at the electric guitar.
Well, and, like, to be fair, if we were that good and we've like practiced for like a day, like,
That's true.
we'd be super awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
She has the kind of ability with the guitar that can't come from practice. Only through like absolute sheer talent plus all of that practice.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say magical cheating.
No magical cheating, unfortunately. Not a drop of magic on that girl. She's just
That good?
good. She's just a good guitar player.
All right.
You are too, Vega.
Monica's
Crap.
she hasn't gotten any better. They're clearly riding on this girl's coattails.
Oh.
Can I like shine a bright beam onto like a watch or piece of jewelry that I have and like just shine it in Monica's eye to like bug her a little bit? While
Oh,
she's,
absolutely, yeah. You'll
like,
even you can
no.
probably give me a roll and
Okay.
We're really getting rock and roll, aren't we?
yeah, you guys are.
This is the first proof I've ever had that she and I are actually related.
I got an 11.
You got an 11. Okay, what's your ACV?
ACV is an 8.
Okay, that'll be great then.
Okay.
You can absolutely you do, and it annoys the ever-loving piss out of her. But she can't place it because you're just in the crowd like I'm a bitch. It's a
I'd
meme.
like to practice empathy on her and see how she's doing.
She's actually having a great time. She's nervous about the gig, but
Cool.
she's having a wonderful time.
Yeah.
How many hit points does she have?
35.
Cool. It just occurred to me I could ask that question.
You can ask that question at any time of anyone.
It's so much fun.
All right, let's go check out the space mansion.
You're
How many
right.
hit points does Lorrianna have?
You can't tell but you can tell that the monitor currently has about 10.
Space block.
Sneaky.
Gosh, I don't know why she would be in that monitor instead of here in person. Oh, because you would immediately attack her?
Let's sneak into a
I've
space
lost many
mansion.
a bandit king this way, friends.
Yeah, why don't we go to the space mansion?
Sneak in.
Let's do it.
I got all sorts of leadership and intimidation and demolition, and I can just hack our way.
So are you planning on leaving A, the hotel, B, the moon, and on your way you're going to go attack her base?
Well, like we're done with our song for tonight, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the main reason we came here was not so much to win the competition as
Yeah.
to find
Out what
Lorrianna.
Find Lorrianna and figure out what she's up to.
Like
That's
maybe
absolutely
let's
right.
not go like all CGE, but like maybe like we could like go to talk to her maybe.
Oh, we are not talking.
That's not gonna work.
I don't know, maybe it might.
Well, the rest of the bands are going to be playing all night long and into the morning.
So like
She is going to be busy judging each one of them.
I thought they like turned off our TV.
Well, just while we were gone.
Yeah, but just for that. They turn it back on after.
Well then yeah, let's go surprise her.
I would just like to point out that Vega has makeup skills.
I do. I have cosmetology.
I'm
I
not
can
as
make
good at
this-
words as Reach.
I can disguise us.
I also have disguise, and with our powers combined, maybe we could like sneak into Zelenia's palace, and while she's busy with the bands, we could like try to figure out master plan.
Zelenia doesn't have a palace.
I mean, Lorrianna. We could,
Zelenia
like,
is you.
Yeah, I know. I said the wrong name. We could like try to figure out like like what this big plan is, or like what she's trying to do while she's distracted, but we could like look like her guards or something.
Or like the cooks or something.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm talking like Chad.
It's addictive.
Oh God.
All right, so
Yes.
I've got good news and bad news. There are ways to do this. There are ways to get that kind of information that you're looking for. Getting on her palace, because you are essentially weapons of mass destruction. She does have safeguards, magical ones that are there to detect and destroy specifically you.
Like she totally killed her daughter, right? Like we know she's the
Wait,
enemy.
I can travel through space.
Yeah, you
So
can.
why don't I just pull us into her friggin' palace?
I'm sure she has no safeguard against that. Although you, as a warrior and a tactician specifically, might think of something slightly different that can use the same ability.
Could get us near.
Because you
I can pull her out
There you go.
by her hair.
Pull her out by her hair.
Yeah.
That'd be very
All right,
Rockstar.
let's go scout a good location that's safe,
Okay.
and then I'll pull her to us.
But she's turning into the battle bands. Like if she just disappears, like one, it could stop the competition, or people who are looking for her or something. What if we pulled out someone like one of her people, and we interrogate them?
Oh,
We
what
can do that.
what about this? What if you threw a time bubble on the monitor so that she just keeps giving the same adjudication to the next series of bands?
And then you can pull her out.
And then we pull her out and no one else will notice because they'll just see her still being herself.
Bitchy.
Yeah,
It's like putting in a fake tape in a surveillance
on a loop.
on a loop. You know?
I'm proud of us. All right, let's do it.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
Except we need to find where we're gonna pull her.
Like, is there a deserted spot in the moon so nobody else gets hurt?
The moon, unfortunately, is not exactly. There's no part of it that's deserted.
What about
It's
the Sparkle Prize?
the Sparkle Prize is fine. You could probably pull her onto your ship.
What if it gets blown up?
Oh no, that's probably gonna happen.
Should we transform before we pull her out?
I think we totally should.
So we're like battle armored, just in case she starts just like going at it. You look very.
I could actually pull her on stage
Why?
Why are you so concerned, Ricci?
and make her perform.
Is our goal to kill her?
I don't
I know
know.
we sang that was our goal, but I just wanted to
I
verify.
think it is. I mean, she decapitated her daughter and then took the whole gem thing and is trying
I don't
to
think prison will keep her.
rule the world.
That's the problem.
Is there a way to disarm her?
Well, like we took off arms before.
Chops.
We'd have to take out the stone, right? And when you take out the stone,
How do you take out a stone? I don't even know how to get mine out.
It's very complicated.
Okay.
It's very complicated.
It's very complicated.
I believe
Can
you.
I roll and tell you all about it?
I can tell you all about it, actually. Specifically you. Because you are so smart.
Stand by. I'm going to tell you why it's so complicated. But then maybe there's a way we can still do it.
I'm excited.
Well, I felt it was time. We performed. I'm ready to be princess again.
Yeah.
All right. Let me have your roll, and let me use your sorcery, and then give me also a physical science or any other kind of science roll.
I rolled a 3.
That's amazing.
I have mechanics, electronics, computers, and biology.
Biology is a science. Use that.
Okay.
Computers is a science too.
I rolled an 11.
I think
I beat it by 1.
Yes.
But my sorcery, I beat by 13.
All right, and can I get you to make a tactics roll? Dega?
Yes. Attacks. I'm on D8. I rolled a 10. Attacks are. Oh, I'm unarmed, aren't I?
Who's Hollywood?
Am I unarmed right now?
You're not unarmed. You're never unarmed as long as you have your wand.
Well, okay, so attacks are unarmed, 8-18.
Oh, tactics.
Oh,
military science.
Never mind, I beat it by 8.
All right, fantastic. Okay. What you know for sure is that taking Lorrianna on in a one-on-one fight anywhere near this moon is most likely going to destroy this moon and anything around this moon, including both of your ships.
But what about disarming her?
She does not appear armed.
I mean, the complication of taking out her crystal.
Yeah, it's not as simple. Like, you can't just rip a crystal out of somebody.
Right.
They have to give it. Well, at least with the keepstones, you have to give it.
We'd have to find something important to her, but I just don't think there's anything important if she's going to decapitate her own daughter.
We both have. We're We both have a very high seduction score, you know.
Ricci, with your rolls, you just know that you can't really take her in a fight without destroying everything around her, including this place, all the people on it. It's just,
We need a really remote.
It's a nuke, you know. It's a nuke in a very small area.
All right.
You
might just be able to get info today instead of taking her out.
What you do?
What if I go all the way up?
Yeah. What you do is you find out that whatever she's doing here, it's finding a way to power that bleak stone. Because as soon as that runs out of power, she's dead.
Do you think that the sacred ancient chandelier could be something that she desires?
I'm wondering if she's powering it through that disco ball and the power of rock.
Yeah, what if we just take out the disco ball
What
and
if
see
the
what
music
happens?
is fueling that thing? As the bands continue to play, it gets more and more powerful, or more and more darker.
That's a
Yeah,
viable theory.
it didn't. I mean, it got a little like you noticed because you're very perceptive that it got a little brighter over the course of the night, but it didn't get significantly brighter. It was almost like it was raising its light level to affect the room ambiently as it was getting darker outside.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna
So
share.
it seemed like
I really don't think we can fight her anywhere in the vicinity and not have casualties. Mass casualties.
Okay, so we should like change our mission to just getting information.
I think so.
we're getting her to give us her stone.
So you think that if you can seduce her, she'll just like give you the stone?
Not just Aquamarine, but also Chad.
So you're gonna double team her.
I mean, you said it.
We're not
Time
actually,
passes.
I feel like that's a different kind of show
So,
for a different kind of evening.
if you want to know about the ball, what should
I
what's
don't mean it in
something?
that kind of way.
Do you want to examine it a little bit more closely?
The disco ball?
Can we go back in time to when she was younger,
Who?
Lorrianna, to
Oh.
learn about her?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Because she's a keeper, it wouldn't work out in your favor. Magic protects her, and time is
Right.
one of the aspects that protects her.
Okay.
Time's a hard thing to work with. You know, you can do stuff small scale in the, very, very near past or very, very near future with little consequence, but the further back you go or the further forward and the bigger things you change, the more chance you have to destroy the universe and everything in it.
It's very
So-
sacred.
Our main goal to this point has been to gather information, correct? Legitimately
yes.
trying to figure out. Is that?
I think so.
What's her plan? Like,
Well,
we need to know her
oh,
plan of attack.
Oh, and remember, the Kiss Boy Army said that she had teamed up with someone, some dude, some bad, some big bad.
Yes.
It wasn't just her, it was someone else too.
Also, she was going to try and replicate the stone, the bleak stone.
Right, she wants to make more of them.
She wants to make more bleak stones.
How-
We can't let that
Ricci-
happen. We have to destroy that
Ricci,
stone
how do you make more bleak stones?
with power.
By destroying keepstones.
Okay, I mean by destroying keepstones. We have to get the stone out of her head.
Who's in attendance at this show?
250,000 different people.
Are any of them more princesses?
Are we
Doesn't look like it. I mean, there's probably one or two floating around. Magical girls aren't entirely uncommon.
She probably sent them to give the invitation to us. This is probably a trap.
She's gonna take our stones to make more bleak stones.
Right.
We have to get her bleak stone before she gets our keystone.
We also need to get the F out of Dodge because it's gonna be bloodshed here, so maybe we can lure her, or like get her away.
Yeah. We don't care about winning Battle of the Bands. We already won in our hearts.
We totally did. Screw Glitter Stain.
So you're gonna leave then?
We can't leave. We have to get the stone, and the only way to get it is if she gives it to
And
us.
there's 2 more
But
days.
he said if the bleak stone dies, then she dies.
Well, how does the bleak stone die?
I have no idea. You're the
Runs out of
smart-
power.
It runs out of power.
Yeah, it doesn't produce its own power like
And
your
what powers
keepstones.
does
And we don't know what's powering it yet.
You don't know what's powering it.
That's what we need to find out.
She's looking for different things to power it. She hasn't been able to find a source.
We need to find it out first.
She hasn't
and then
been-
take it from, like, make sure she doesn't get
From
it.
what you can tell, she's been all over the galaxy over the last several months, just like looking for different things to power the stone.
She
I
has
wish we
not
could
So-
make our own bleak stone and then we could test it.
We
I have
don't
a
want to
thought.
make a bleak stone. That would be horrible for everybody.
I have a thought. What if I used my power? Fourth wall. What if I used my power to help you guys use your powers to combine together to find some way to contact Hollywood back at the diner and ask his advice in the situation, since he seems to know everything.
Well, there are over like 1 billion Joe's diners, and he's in every single one of them.
It's true.
Lorrianna a
There's
pilot?
one.
Okay, I could.
There's one on this moon.
You guys,
Let's go there.
We're going to Joe's.
I could use some mozzarella sticks.
I want
Okay.
some more cherry pie,
I do too.
with marinara sauce to dip.
even though I hate cherries.
In the pie?
No, don't just pie. No marinara. Is Lorrianna a pilot that we know? A meta
Yeah.
pilot?
We know that she is a pilot, but not a meta pilot. We don't. She doesn't appear to be a meta pilot.
Okay, so she's just of the metaverse.
So let's head to Joe's diner.
Go to Joe's. We're just gonna go celebrate.
It's a tiny moon. It's a few blocks away. You have to leave the arena for it, but you don't think you're going to miss anything. Even though
Strawberry
Tank
milkshake.
Spaceman and the Woo Girls are about to perform.
Oh, I make us go faster with a fast time.
It's surprisingly Shatner-esque.
Are you okay with this plan?
I hate to miss that. I gotta say.
Talking to Hollywood?
Maybe you'll see it
Sure.
at some point.
Are you hesitant about anything?
I just want to make sure that I just want to keep everybody on this planet safe. So, whatever's going to be the best route to go. I mean, she hasn't attacked us yet. She's still judging, so
Well,
she's gonna be
maybe
judging
she's
for a
magically
while.
All
bound
night.
to judge.
All night.
So let's use
Until
this
round 2
opportunity.
starts in the morning.
Okay, let's go to Joe's diner.
Okay.
We're going.
What are you guys going to play for your second song, by the way?
What?
We're gonna play stall for the next hour and come up with it next week's song.
Wow, that sounds great.
It's awesome. It's got a great chorus.
That or I will just go into one of my karaoke songs, or we
There you
go
go.
one of someone else's karaoke songs.
I like it.
Or do like Backstreet Boys.
Joe's diner.
Joe's Diner. We're there. We're walking in.
All right, you walk in. It looks the same.
Like, hi!
We're looking for Hollywood. He's a very nice waiter.
Yeah, thanks. It's him. I mean, he seems to be the only person who works there other than the cook.
Hello.
Hollywood.
Princesses, right? The magical space princesses.
Yes!
Yes.
Shit, I'm never going to get used to that.
We like totally rocked the band thing.
Hey, Richie, maybe
The
we should
Battle of the Bands.
Yeah.
That's-
Thank you
is that-
for your
I thought that was. I
assistance
knew that
helping
was
us get
soon.
there.
time bubble with them
Yeah.
to like keep
It went really well.
Good.
we want to ask.
What can I help you with? Foods? Drinks?
Yeah, we wanted to get our nom on.
Yeah, and we also wanted to perhaps talk with you, and invite you inside of a protective, slow time bubble. I know you like them, or you're able to be in them.
Yeah, time magic works kind of funky in here.
Right.
Bubbles
just
shouldn't
wants us
be
to
any
talk
big
to
deal,
him.
but it does freak out the customers a little.
Okay.
Can we just
Can't you
talk to
just
him?
stop them?
Okay.
Can't you freeze them or something?
Yeah, but I usually use it to clean up messes, not just use frivolously to stop time whenever
This
I
is
feel
not
like it.
frivolous. This is
This
a
isn't
matter
frivolous.
of
What can I do for you, girls? I'm here to help, as always.
Well, there's an evil queen parked in a space mansion, and we're trying to figure out how to stop her. To put it bluntly.
And she's like making these things that are called bleak stones, which are not okay.
That sounds new.
And we're pretty sure she wants to kill us and take our stones.
And our entrails and choke us with them.
Yes, to
Keepstones.
power
Yeah,
her
she-
bleak stone.
Is this the Dark Queen that went crazy?
Yes.
Same one.
Oh yeah, she's bad news. She's one of the judges at that band thing you're going
Yep.
to.
She
Yes.
did not like our song.
She
No,
gave us
she
a
said
no.
no.
But we got 2 yeses.
Wait,
so
why didn't she like it?
It was sort of about
her.
it was killing her because she's
Yeah.
bad.
Huh.
It was called "We Were Gonna Kill You, Girl."
Yeah,
It was epic.
it was catchy.
good.
Wow.
It's gonna win a Grammy.
Kind of on the
win a
nose,
Grammy.
isn't it?
Space Grammy.
Normally, when you make up a song about a queen that you don't like, don't use her name in it. That's kind of the way that works in the future.
We'll remember that for round 2.
Which should be starting soon, right?
That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
We have all
today.
night.
What's the difference around here? So,
that.
information. What do you need?
Well,
Do you know anything about like these bleak stones? Is there anything we can do to like stop them? Do you know who she's like
What powers them?
who she's like teamed up with?
This all seems very, very universe specific for me. Okay. If I had to guess, a bleak stone's like a dark stone of some kind?
yes,
It's like an inverted keepstone.
it's extremely
Keep
rare.
stones. Are those the little jewels you all have in your heads?
Yes.
Yes,
Great.
bleak stones are very rare, and they're not usually made.
Okay.
They're unique.
So my expertise is more like fried foods and Shakespeare. I'm not a
said we
huge.
could come to you
I mean,
and ask you anything.
yeah, and I'm happy to give you any kind of information that I can actually provide, but
Well, what do you think? What do you think powers her bleakstone?
If Lady Macbeth was an evil queen,
There we go.
how would we take her out?
oh, she'd do it herself.
She would take herself out?
Yeah, guilty conscience. I don't think you're dealing with the Lady
I
Macbeth
don't
here.
think that's bad. Like in Shakespeare, like lots of people team up to do bad things. So, can you tell us anything about the person she teamed up with to do bad things?
Well, she's in cahoots with Valentine,
The owner. The owner
of the hotel.
the hotel.
They've been friends for years.
Well, that would make sense how she got an invitation.
But he liked our song.
He must have something must be benefiting him.
Right, but
You know what I'm seeing
She's
here?
probably promising him a bleakstone.
I think I figured it out. You're all hung up on the good and evil thing, right?
Well, like
Like there's good guys and bad guys, and good guys kill bad guys, and bad guys kill good guys, right?
That's who we
That's
are.
like
We're
our
magical
job.
space princesses.
Okay, but I mean, you had friends that weren't good before, right?
nope.
no.
Yes.
Well, you can.
Why would I want to
Sure.
friend who
Well, let
wasn't
me
good?
give you an example. Clarence over there. He's crazy,
Yeah.
but he's a good guy. Checkers. He's old and mean, but he's a good guy. But the guy sitting with them right there in the black robe, you look over and there's this guy who is obviously an evil wizard sitting at the table with them. I mean, high collar, slicked back hair, very, very dramatic eyebrows. I mean, that guy's clearly a necromancer.
Yeah.
He would know all about the bleakstone.
Guys,
And,
maybe we make
But they're
her our
friends.
friend.
What I'm saying is they're friends. It doesn't matter, good and evil. It just
So that's great in theory, and I want to empathize with where you're coming from, Mr. Hollywood. But Lorrianna kind of mass murdered several hundred, if not thousands, of other space princesses.
the Space Princess Massacre, yeah.
She like totally
She
decapitated her
decapitated her own daughter,
Coronation
and then she
disaster.
made it
Gross.
quite clear that her long-term goal includes our death. So, on the one hand, you're right about the possibilities of a gray area between the commonly used.
And on the
binary
other
good and
hand, you
evil.
went to a party that she is throwing.
And
You guys, maybe the necromancer knows about the powers that surround the bleakstone.
It's true.
You could ask him, I guess.
Or we could try to get to her by being nice to her.
but like
Wouldn't
maybe
she know-
we could get to Valentine and not her. Maybe we could be his friend. He liked our song. And she's crazy and wants to murder us. So maybe like he doesn't.
So your advice, Hollywood, is that we should just ignore her and let her keep doing what she's doing?
Well, what I have found that it's very difficult to suss out somebody's plan if you don't see it in action. I mean, what if she's looking for power, right? Okay, so you figure out what kind of power she's trying to get, and you figure out how to stop her from getting it.
Tell us.
We were hoping you could
Yeah.
help us with that.
It's
that
not
is
really my
fun.
thing.
Maybe that guy can't tell us.
I mean, I know a little bit about a lot of stuff, but
Well,
Do you know who would be able to tell us?
somebody more magic-y, I guess.
Like that guy over there?
Yeah, probably. He's an evil wizard. He knows evil wizard stuff.
Let's ask the evil wizard if he. Let's ask.
And I should keep in mind, he's a totally decent guy. He's just an evil wizard. That's his job. He's an evil wizard.
Okay, like we won't judge.
That's great.
Let's go ask
Do
him.
you guys think we shouldn't talk to him?
No,
I
I
think
think
let's
we
do
should
it.
totally talk to him to figure out what the source of the power is for the bleak stone so that we can figure out how to stop it. I think.
Chad, what do you think?
Should I introduce you? Because I got other tables.
Hashtag meta point for there is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pax.
Yes, please. Please.
That's a good
introduce
line.
us.
Chad, what do you think?
I'll introduce you. How about that?
Reread my boosted ability while you guys talk.
Introduce us, Hollywood.
Oh god, there's so many meta points. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so yeah, he leads all of you space princesses over to the table and says, Galaxy Force 5. This is Balthazar the Black. Balthazar, Galaxy Force 5.
You
I
look
don't know
dope.
any of their names except for Chad and Ricci
I could totally make your robe sparkle if you wanted it
and
to.
Vega and Zelenia and Eliana.
He knows all our names.
You introduced me last time we met.
So hi,
Or is it next time?
Balthazar?
Oh, and then Hollywood walks away. Ladies,
I don't trust him.
what can I do for you?
If you were gonna make a bleak stone and power it, how would you do it?
A bleak stone, you say?
Yep.
Well, it's certainly something within the vast power of Balthazar the Black! And you hear thunder and lightning in the background, even though the weather is clear.
Super great, super awesome.
I want to use my good listening to make sure that Balthazar recognizes that he is affirmed in his conversation.
That he is a what?
That he is affirmed in this conversation.
He feels very affirmed.
Good.
So tell us how you do it. How'd you power a bleak stone?
Describe this stone to me.
Richie, go.
Well, it was crafted out of taking. So, did you hear about the Coronation Day massacre?
Coronation
Okay,
Day
he's not of this
massacre.
universe.
It's this, but take it out and changed.
So, it belonged to a magical space princess.
Are there a lot of magical space princesses?
There were.
Are there more than 5?
Well, there are, yes.
Okay.
So,
And you get your powers from the stones?
yes. But this stone is like the opposite.
It like totally doesn't go on its own power, and we need to know what powers it so we can stop it.
So, what powers your stones?
Sun.
Moon,
Time.
space.
CHAD. I don't want to say it in case I accidentally set off a transformation sequence.
Oh my God, that
and
was
we
so smart
and
of
we
you.
offend Hollywood.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Thank you.
You can do that without want?
Dad,
I wasn't sure,
Fair.
he
All right.
saved us.
just in case. I wanted to err on the side of
Yeah.
Okay.
That was
not
such a
getting
good
kicked
call.
out of blackballed from a second franchise.
Here's what I think. You guys are basically, little goody two-shoes types. And you probably bleed rainbows and sparkles and sugar and spice and all that.
Of course.
Yeah.
And this stone is kind of like the opposite of that, so it's all bad, all bad stuff.
Yeah.
So what you've got to see, like, you are sun, right? So, are you more powerful in the sun? The answer is yes.
Yes.
Yes, you are. All right. Now I'm just spitballing here, guessing, the way that an evil genius does. Oh, I could make a ray out of that. Okay. 2 questions. If I help you with this, can I have all of your powers and souls?
No.
No.
Just souls?
No.
Just powers?
No.
Powers and souls? then.
Nothing.
I will
Okay.
happily share a mozzarella stick platter with you.
You could.
I demand a large platter of my own!
Fair enough.
We could chip in for that.
He's helping us.
And a cherry cheesecake milkshake!
Ooh, yum.
The small one.
Assuming you do not test my patience anymore, we have an agreement. Chad.
He's not of this universe, you guys. It's okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Okay. Deal. Wait.
Like, you'll get a large platter of mozzarella sticks to yourself. Chad will also have one, and you'll eat them together with a small milkshake.
and a side of marinara
Your
dip.
stones appear to be constantly taking in power from the universe around them, specifically from the elements in which you derive your powers. You kind of freak me out with what you do. Don't know what that is yet. I'll work on that, maybe sleep on it a little bit. Are you sure I can't have your soul?
Say yes. You're sure.
Yes, sure, yes, sure.
Don't
I was
say
just-
sure.
Say yes.
Sure.
Sure, I'm
No,
sure.
he just asked if he could have your soul. Don't
are
say
you
sure
sure
I
I
can't have your
He said,
soul.
"Are you sure I can't?" So you
Are
said
you
something
sure that's
random
what I
like
said?
Octopus.
Yes.
Damn! All right. Constantly drawing in powers from the universe around them, specifically from their
Oil
elements.
contracts not legally binding in this universe, so I'm okay.
If these keepstones, and if this bleakstone thing is exactly the inverse of the keepstone thing, that means it's constantly bleeding out power all the time, right?
Yes.
So it has to be replenished by whatever source they can imagine. So, say she finds a way to harness emotion. She could suck all of that emotion in and make it power the stone for a time, but it would only last for a little bit. So she's constantly going to have to be
Recharging it.
all the time.
But like any sort of power she thinks of could work.
Well, you would think so, right? But, I mean, she came to a tiny moon with a small population, so she's not drawing it off of life because 250,000 people. I mean, I could eat that many souls for breakfast, really.
Oh.
If I did that sort of thing, but I am retired.
What about music?
What about music?
Could she power it off of music?
Well, it depends. I mean, if she could harness the energy in some way, I suppose, but no, not even then. Like, even if the music is really, really awesome, right? It's still just auditory vibration. Sure, there's emotion in it, and you can suck off some ambient energy from that, but it would actually have to be more than just music.
So what would you power? What would you have enough to power
Like
a bleak stone
magical princesses
from
playing music?
What about like fans that were like excited about the music?
Again, that would contribute, but only so much.
Right, because no matter what happens, it's still
If she
gonna
wants any
be
kind of
out.
charge after it, she's gonna need something at least soul
Is it
powerful.
in her head? Or is it out of her head? It's in her
It's
head.
in her head.
So what if she became so powerful she could constantly feed it?
I mean, it sounds good in theory, but this is not really my bag. I mean,
Hi, this isn't really Christian, really, but if this were Christian, he would totally do A. Hashtag system shock to make sure Chris can't attack his way out of a wet paper bag.
Thank you, chat.
thank you, Chad.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Cookie.
So, Balthazar the Black explains that his information, at least the principle behind it, is sound.
Okay.
So it's bleeding power. It needs something to continuously power it, and we still haven't established what the power source is.
But it could be us.
Not likely.
No, not our stones.
What
She
is
used
likely?
your power to make one. She could make another stone with it, but she probably couldn't power the one she's already got.
So what is likely?
So
What is what?
Likely.
Well, I don't know. I'm not from your neck of the woods.
if she
Do you even have woods?
if she kills
Space Woods.
Yeah.
if she kills everyone at the Battle of Bands like she did it on the coronation day, maybe that would be
Is it
Right.
that simple?
There's 250,000 people there. It's sold out.
Again, that's a quick charge. She would run out too quickly. She's probably planning something a bit more long term.
Did you do that on purpose?
What?
It's sold out.
Oh, I get it.
Okay. Oh gosh.
He's gonna blow up.
I've never made a necromancer laugh before. Do I get some
He
experience
goes
points
for
that?
about 45 seconds, just cackling.
I need
People
time
start
go
to
back.
get up out of their chairs and pay their tabs and like slowly leave.
Anyway,
Oh.
guys.
Hollywood eventually comes over. It's like, Balti,
Help me.
calm down.
What powered Galexia's keepstone?
Cosmos.
Correct. It was the cosmos.
So would it be any relation to that, since that's the keepstone that was used to create the bleak stone?
Yes, it's the bleak stone of Dark Cosmos.
So is that like because the universe is always expanding? Is that like the contraction of the universe would be what would be like powering?
And how far apart are these universe contractions?
30 seconds.
Sorry.
Your eyebrows.
Oh well, then she should just walk around.
Yeah. Eat some spicy food.
All right.
Get a little
So
something, something.
Hollywood
Lots of
walks
sex.
over to you and he said, so I have it on not necessarily good authority that this order of cheese sticks and this cherry cheesecake milkshake are on you,
Yes, of course.
and you are speaking of free will and, and are of sound mind and
We
body.
are willing
How much
to
are they?
pay
How much do they cost?
for food?
It's just the regular price. I just wanted to make sure he didn't have you on under some sort of blood contract.
No, we're good.
No. I got 20 space bucks. Here you go.
All right,
Keep the change.
you pay for your stuff. He's like, so, are you gonna go? I mean,
Did you like want to kick us out?
no, but I mean, you've been here all night.
Yeah, but like we don't really know what our next
Space
move
Princess,
is.
we gotta get some sleep before our next
Well,
band performance, too.
and he pulls up his sleeve and he's wearing several watches and he flips over the pink one and opens up the little thing on it. Yeah, you got about 15 minutes.
Until like what?
Round 2.
What?
Oh, we need a time bubble.
Okay.
But like
not inside the
the
diner.
diner. obviously.
She can harness other people's powers. Perhaps she can apply that to...
I don't know. I think it's about, like, the expanding, contracting thing. Because he didn't answer my question. Just change the subject.
Ask again.
Obviously, we need more intel from inside that space mansion.
Yeah, but, like, the space mansion is totally protected. How are we supposed to get in there?
No, she's gonna pull her out, or we can pull anyone out.
Pull anyone out.
Pull anyone out.
Could we, like, use your leadership skills to figure out who the person who would be the most in charge of knowing all the information would be and get them out?
Maybe it's Valentine.
Seems like a good place to start. You know where he is.
Let's go do that.
That's true.
Can we go back in time so that it's like the nighttime part when the bands are playing and like we're not going up in 15 minutes so that we can actually like talk to him?
You should have time to talk to him before it if you get over there.
Let's get over there, and then we can make a time bubble so we can talk as long as we need to.
You're not even sure what round 2 is. Is it just one more song? You know, you don't know. Go find out.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Balthazar.
Thank you, Balthy.
Yes, swallow your souls.
No.
No, not that.
Well, that's he always says that.
Stay dark, bro.
It's his catchphrase.
Yeah.
It is.
It's like, I guess we go back.
Okay, let's
Okay, head
go
back to the hotel. And you notice that everybody is already gathered inside the stadium area, around the stage area, in fact.
They got sleep.
And Valentine is on the stage, talking into the microphone.
What's he saying?
Welcome to round 2 of the Battle of the Bands.
Okay, we're here.
During round 1, our bands all performed their songs. That proves that they are, in fact, bands.
Oh no.
Round 2 begins now.
Oh, no.
The actual Battle of the Bands.
Start us off.
And with that, a cage drops around the stage.
We said it.
We did it.
We said it.
No, we didn't say our animals.
No, we're just the first
We
part.
should do the first one.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, your friend Valentine has absolutely created the most entertaining pay-per-view event of our time. Not only are these the greatest bands, we are going to find out if they are also the greatest warrior bands. Battle of the Bands is simple. Last band standing wins the prize. And the prize? Why, this very moon.
The Garo moon?
Oh, this is...
Planet Thunderdome will belong to whichever band wins the battle.
How many bands in the battle?
Sparkle Sisters, we need this.
30.
It's just like a
There were 30 originally, but not all of them made it past the first
like a
round.
like our
Royal
band
Rumble
rehearsal
situation,
space.
everybody at once.
Because Joe's is right down the street.
Okay, Nickelback is right out because they all exploded over and over and over
So we,
again.
like, totally beat them already.
So let's see, the Kiss Boy Army is going to be there.
Oh, we already beat them.
Unicorn and the Space Bowies. A band of throwbacks called Zack Attack.
You writing this down?
I see what you did there.
How many is that?
And let's see, Jefferson Sparkle Chip,
Okay.
Glitter Stain, Tommy Horcrux, and the band who must not be named.
They're really good.
And
Yeah.
amazingly, Tank Spaceman and the Woo Girls.
Is this everybody fighting at once?
Yep.
Is this
Like Super
to the
Smash
death?
Brothers.
At least that's what it looks like right now. Like the cage dropped down, he's still kind of explaining what goes on.
Like
Is
Hunger
this
Games
to the
stuff.
death, or is it we just
The pain.
It's last band standing.
so just? But I mean, like, what happens if you kill someone?
Well, it's interesting because like when the cage came down, there's also like swords and chainsaws and guns, like getting flown down on strings, so they're just hanging there. I don't imagine that they all look like they're lethal type weapons.
So it's to the death.
And like,
Well, it's last man standing. You don't have to kill anyone. It's a
like
choice.
we need to like incapacitate them or cut off their legs. Okay. Like, so we're transforming because we did.
We did.
Yeah, you did the things. Oh, yeah. No, battle hasn't even started yet. All the bands are just standing there.
Well, we're gonna show.
You know that
boss.
most of these bands are not like super powered individuals. They're just really good rockers.
Yeah, well, maybe they'll just
Sucks to be them.
fall down
Like
and
maybe
like
they
not
can
want
just
to
lay down
participate.
and not.
Yeah,
Exactly.
also, we know that we're being watched, and we have to be ready for anything.
Exactly.
Who's got the least violent weapon? It's not me.
Ellie?
Chad.
Oh,
The Chad Blaster.
right,
Chad
the turkey leg,
blaster.
of course.
It shoots friendship.
Oh, we could make them all like us.
Yeah, you could blast him with friendship.
So, welcome to Thunderdome.
Like we totally
So
should
are
have
we
seen
roll
that.
initiative, or what's the...
Well, you got to see who's going to be there, but there's only going to be 4 bands in this first part of round 2.
Okay.
Oh.
One of those bands is going to be you.
Uh-huh.
One, so. Oh, yep, great.
What? Why you look at me?
Glitters?
I feel like it's
Glitter
got the
stain.
Yeah.
Oh,
Glitter-
Monica, that bitch!
We'll get Monica for sure. Anyone else?
I'm going
Monica.
after Thorn.
Tank Spaceman and the Woo Girls,
Yay!
who are taking the place of Nickelback for no reason at all. And Kiss Boy Army.
Ah!
Okay. Well, we've totally already fought the Kiss Boy Army, so.
Yeah, and they totally fought you to a standstill.
Yeah, it didn't go as well as we'd hoped, remember?
No, I totally remember that differently.
Well, at least
Okay.
we've got fighting skills.
So these 4 bands are going to go to their corners, and when the bell rings, you all come out swinging, basically.
Oh, so that's like why it was a square.
That was why it was a square.
Does it have like ropes on it now?
Oh yeah, ropes, cages on the outside,
Right.
and it seems to have gotten much, much bigger, giving you lots of room to fight. Does anybody want to do anything before the fight starts, as it is going to very soon?
I'm using a meta point.
Aren't we like transforming?
You are transforming, but this is a perfect time to look around
Shit,
since you're
well-
floating in the air spinning.
Chad, did you want meta points?
Wouldn't mind having some eventually, but if it gets lower than that for now, so be it.
I'm using. I'm using 2 meta points.
I'd like to do a quick assessment of the hit point value of the opponents in front of us and assess who is the most dangerous band.
Kiss Army.
Thank you.
Because like they can transform into a giant thing too.
Yep.
Can I use military science to assess the
Just
cage?
using one. Just,
Yeah.
I'd like to do that.
Okay, give me a roll.
I rolled a 13 and I needed an 18. Beat by 5.
By how much?
5.
Beat it by 5. Okay, it's very well built. It's designed to bend but not break.
Okay. Oh, so you can use it for leverage to float
Oh yeah.
yourself?
Can I
it's,
do my-
it's a little bit bouncy.
Could I use my mechanics skills to see if there's like a weak point or a way to like lift it if we have to?
You certainly can. Also, the disco ball is still right above you.
Oh, that disco ball.
So we're in a square cage. Is there an out? Is there a door? Trap door? Nothing?
No, nothing.
I want to take out that.
And there's a top on the cage, so you can't really. There's not a lot of room to fly around in there, but it's unfortunate. But I think they were mostly expecting that most people wouldn't be magical space princesses using their godlike superpowers.
I beat it by 11. Mechanics.
There are some weak points. It would take. I mean, if you really wanted to bust the cage open, there are a couple places where you could do it.
Good, because I have demolitions.
Okay. If we need to get out of here, we can.
I used 1 meta point, by the way.
Thank you.
Like, I'm not sure we need to bust out of the cage. Let's just see what happens.
See what happens,
Well,
yeah.
I also kind of want to maybe take
Having
out the
been-
disco ball.
Yeah, like that's absolutely.
You are much closer to the disco ball because it lowers closer to the cage, so now it's basically just sitting on top of the cage.
Oh.
Great.
Stressing me out.
Okay.
You could just shove your katana up
That's
into the
true.
disco ball.
Lots of possibilities, yeah. But you can see it much closer now. If you'd like to, you can make that try. You can try that investigation roll again.
Ooh, I beat it by 12.
All right, and give me a sorcery.
Beat it by 6.
Okay, that's more than enough. I just needed you to beat them both by 5 or more. So here you go. I'm just probably going to. I'm going to give this to you. And you can use that information however you want.
I'm just trying to help.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, we were all right.
And roll initiative.
And I can tell that that disco ball is sucking out all the energy. Yeah. Siphon. The disco ball is acting as a siphon, drawing the power of rock and roll and converting it to dark energy to power the honest bleak stone.
So like, we totally should have done more flute and less like. Is that what we're saying?
Wait, we shined out there. Let's not knock our performance.
Yeah, she can't take that away from us.
Oh, we're in battle armor, ready to roll initiative.
Sucking the
We are rolling initiative.
She's sucking the power of rock and roll.
You're also in
33.
Oh, okay.
So here's how it works. It's in very simple terms. The power of rock and roll by itself is not enough, but the power of a rockin' band and the soul of that band as a whole is huge. So the first band that goes down is going to completely power that disco ball.
Shoot them with the power of friendship. No one goes down.
Yeah.
Or like shoot the disco ball.
So we're rolling
We take out the
initiative.
disco ball.
Chad can take out the people. I'll take out the disco ball.
Take
Love
them
it.
out with kindness.
Kill them with kindness.
I can make sure we do over any of those things.
Who rolled initiative?
We all did.
Nailed it.
Can we?
33.
23.
Vega 33,
26.
26.
Also 23.
49.
$29.
That's so excited.
It's good music.
I really like this music.
Like the power of rock and roll compels us all.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Let's see. So they
Power
got
of rock.
way lower. Tank and the boys probably go dead last. Oh, these guys will go though. 12 and 6.
Percolating. I'm a delay, but I'm percolating.
Chad's percolating right now like a coffee pot.
We still got points.
Bubble, bubble. I don't know how to do that noise.
What's gonna happen, you guys? What's going on right now?
Okay, so our game plan for the moment is that he's gonna try to blast them all friendship so no one dies, no one powers the thing,
I
right?
think so. He's cooking something up.
Okay.
No death.
Okay, so ref drops down. All right, make sure that we keep everything clean, keep it all above the waist, fight to the death. If anybody has magical charms active before the battle, they will be removed.
What?
What?
You can't remove our stones.
You can use any magic you want during the battle, however, nothing pre-battle.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So we can't be in our.
That being said, and you're all back in your normal forms again.
But once it starts, we can just transform.
Yes, you can. That is your prerogative. Everybody starts on equal footing.
Well, is that what we're doing?
That'll use a turn, won't it?
It'll-
Yeah, but like,
It will.
We
So
haven't-
maybe let's
not
wait.
do it
Let's
yet.
assess the situation.
we could like do it if the Kiss Army boys do it. Or Kiss, whatever the names are.
I'm sure there'll be a point when
The
we
Kiss
all
Boy Army.
know
Kiss by Army.
when it's time.
Because if we blast them, they're all our friends. Then we're.
Who'd you say was the MC right now? Is it Valentine?
Valentine. Yep.
Okay. But I could still do like, okay, I could like incapacitate everybody with a blinding flash and just have everybody go, ah!
Discombobulate everyone for a moment?
Yeah.
I like it.
So they
All
have
right,
it-
so once the charms have been stripped, the bell rings. First up in the battle is Magical Space Princess Vega.
Woo! Thank God.
Kill my disco ball.
first, Vega.
For sure.
You get to go first.
Yeah, I'm going to. How big are the slats in the cage?
Enough to fit your wrist through, but not your elbow.
Could my katana fit up there?
Oh, hell yeah.
Do I want to use my boosted ability, my AC 20?
Oh, like totally do that.
Oh, shut up,
I'm
girl.
gonna do that.
Be safe.
Okay.
Oh, he's.
You just gave me an awesome.
Okay, Chad, what's going on, Chad?
Chad is touching himself.
I know.
Chad, what are you?
Chad, we leave that for later.
Would you be willing to delay your action so I can boost your action on my turn via my boosted ability?
My only delay one round. Like if someone else goes, then I
Why
can
don't-
go.
Or like, could she
You
just
can
say?
you can drop in
just,
anywhere
like-
in the initiative you want.
Yeah, you could
Cool.
just say like, have him go first.
Okay. I delay for Chad.
I had nothing until you just said that.
Okay.
Okay, so it's like your turn then.
I don't. Well, let's see.
I'm assuming.
Because
He
bad
said-
guys.
Well, I said the bad guys rolled really bad.
Well, he's
Okay.
23. You were 25, right?
29.
29. So
like,
she would
it's
be
her
next. Is she gonna delay too?
If the
We'll see.
Oh.
I want to know if I'm actually next or if it's someone else.
No, it is somebody else.
Oh.
Kiss boys get to go next.
Yeah.
I just want to enhance what you're doing.
Okay.
So they
if
say-
they don't kill me first.
The Kiss boys say,
I have 4 do-overs.
Spaceman, Demon, Cat.
No.
Yep, and they begin their transform.
That's fine. They're putting the whole
power.
round transforming.
Plus they're
They're
overweight
getting
manager,
They're
right?
getting into battle form. They don't have their manager with them.
So they don't have a head?
They're just transformed. They're
They're not going into their robot.
They're going to their
selves.
regular
Yeah.
battle
They're just-
forms,
okay.
not their not their giant robot form, which would not fit in this space.
If we needed to bust out of here, that's
That would
what
not
I do.
fit in this building, or in this arena, or in this cage.
Did my blinding flash do anything? Or have I not done that?
We haven't
done it yet.
not done that yet.
All right, so they transform. That's their turn.
They're using their turn to transform this round. At which point, Ricci and Eliana go. Which one of you has the higher body score?
She rolled a 29. She had the
That's
highest.
like her point. And then
They were 23.
Oh, they were.
I was
yeah,
26.
and
I
she's
was 29.
So it's
Sorry, I missed 26 and 29 because I put them lower on the initiative order for no good reason at all. 29 goes next. That's you. What are you doing? Grunting. Okay, 26 then.
I want to use my boosted power.
What do you?
No, I will delay.
Go back. You don't have to delay. It's
No,
your turn.
no, I'll
if you
delay.
don't know, I was going to move on so we can get through it.
Let's do it.
Okay, 26. Boosted power.
Boosted power, hack attack, whatever the hell it's called for Chad Thingamajigger. Or for Thomas. Yes. So, at the expense of... Is anyone want to drop a meta point before I do it?
no. Like,
Okay. At the expense of the remaining meta points, minimum 5, Thomas narrates what happens that round for everybody's character.
Oh.
So,
All right, all your meta points are gone.
Bye-bye.
So, Tessa/Vega, using her amazing powders of gravity as
She has
well as her...
Gravity powder?
Yeah, it's in her thing. Her gravity...
Is she defying
power-
gravity?
What? Powdered gravity? Yeah, it's awesome. You can get it in the aisle of the space grocery store, and then they fit it on the thing. No, she combines her amazing power of space over gravity to enhance her AC-20 boosted attack to fire off full bore at the giant crystal chandelier in the sky. And simultaneously destroy it using the AC-20 and also the vibrations of the crystals from a gravitational pump.
Wait, where's the chandelier? I thought it was a disco ball.
not like
Disco
the
ball, whatever
Oh,
the
okay.
hell it
I
is.
The
didn't know
disco
that
ball
was
that's
separate.
floating above the cage.
she meant
Right.
it.
I'm sorry, I meant
Okay.
disco ball.
He's just really excited.
Then once that is going on, Rosie / Selenia, using her invisibility powers, drops that on top of all of the basically non-combatant band members who might otherwise be able to be cannon fodder to the Kiss army.
Specifically,
Tank is this ones who don't have
Spaceman
glitter,
and
glitter stain, and
all
Tank
of Glitter
Spaceman.
Stain and all of Tank Spaceman and the
because we
Woo
don't-
Girls.
Yes, because we don't want them to get accidentally killed by the
And then,
Kiss
like,
army.
power the.
Well, I don't
who is-
really care about Monica.
Who is
but no,
immediately
it's-
blinded? The Kiss Army is immediately blinded by Jenica / Eliana, who fires off a burst of her amazing sun-powered blinding flash, which is an awesome piece of backdrop for Aquamarine / Ricci, who begins her seduction of Valentine, convincing him to put a halt to this second round so that people can have a nice coffee break and talk in the corridors about how awesome round 1 was. And then Chad / Thomas will blast everyone with the friend zone so that no one can fight each other even if they wanted to.
You're gonna blast everybody with the friend zone? You know that doesn't work like that, right? But it's a hack attack, so I can't really do much about it. Except still make you all roll for whatever he told you to do. That's how these work.
Fine.
All right.
The difference between a hack attack and what he does is that he just tells you what all to do, and now you have to do it.
That's totally fine.
So yours is a
AC-20.
is an AC-20 roll.
Yeah, let's
So you're gonna shoot through the cage and then through the disco ball, hopefully.
Okay, I rolled a 10, but I'm gonna use my Patreon buff to give me a 3. That's right. So
Okay.
that's a 7.
Sorcery.
That's a 7. That's below your ACV, so no problem there.
Yeah.
And we have buffs, by the way. Don't forget.
Yes, don't forget your buffs.
If you want to use it beforehand.
Yay!
Okay, and we're just gonna go down. I'm just gonna go down
Yeah.
order this way, just because.
That's easy.
And yours is you're gonna seduce Valentine.
Yep.
Anything particular you say to him?
What did you say anything around it, or did you just say?
I would like to defer to your awesome seduction abilities. I've missed them while you've not been on the show.
Well, hey, Valentine.
Oh, you could just Valentine.
Oh, really? Okay. I really just would love to have some private time with you. Could we talk privately?
Okay, give me the roll. Or you had the roll already. What was it?
I didn't.
Oh, then go ahead and roll it.
Oh. Okay.
Which that she does.
I rolled an 11, so I beat it by 9. But I want to use my buff, my 3 extra points.
Yes, from Patreon.
And beat it by 11.
12.
Beautiful.
12. Thank you, math. Thank you, teacher. Okay. She's laughing at me.
I roll 13. I mean, I can go invisible anytime.
Yep, I'm calling that Nat Will. You don't have to roll for that.
So I guess it's to drop the pieces on the people to like hold them down. Is that the idea?
Which was yours? It was invisibility on the people who are cannon fodder.
You're putting invisibility on the cannon fodder
putting them
people.
on them.
And that does require a roll.
Gotcha. So I got a 13, which I assume is sorcery, so I still beat it.
Yep. So, well, how many people are there? I'm counting. Sorry.
Oh, I figured.
5 Woo Girls plus Tank, and then 4 in your band. So.
And like 4 in the Kiss Boys.
Yeah, but they don't count because they're not non-combatants.
Johnny Horcrux or whatever that band. Tommy Horcrux.
Glitterstain and Tank Spaceman and
Did you
Kiss
get another
Boys.
focus? Is that what's up there?
That's 5 bands.
No, like, yeah.
Okay.
like-
Tommy's not in this fight. This is just the 4 bands.
Oh, okay.
So this is Tank Spaceman and then the Kiss Boys and then Glitterstain and you. So
So do I need to do more than one roll?
no, I just am trying to figure out how big the minus is, and I think it's -1 for every person.
Oh.
But I think I can make it for every 2 people, which means that. Do you have any bonuses or anything you can use?
I didn't call my buff before I rolled.
Does this buff have to be called before you roll?
Yeah,
I'll let you use it if you want to roll again.
I do. Especially because if that's a lot of minuses.
It's a lot. You're making a lot of people invisible.
Yeah.
You're basically burning extra.
Oh, that's much better. So that's 5. With my buff,
It's a 0.
it's a 0.
That's more than enough. 0 actually does everything it needs to do.
Thank you for that buff.
Actually.
Okay. Should I use my buff for the blinding flash?
What's your buff do?
Who are you trying to blind?
I'm trying to Chad?
Kiss.
I'm
The whole
trying-
Kiss
the whole
army.
Kiss
Trying to-
army.
Because they're
Okay.
the ones with actual magical powers who might kill someone and feed the damn thing in the
And so
sky.
I'd like to blind them, and I get a +3 to 3 of them.
Go ahead and give me a roll.
Okay, I rolled a 5 out of the 16 that I need for my sorcery.
Okay.
Damn.
Get these
So I
guys.
beat it by 11.
And cat.
Scares me. It scares me when you're doing that.
They all get.
That's all the
They all get to. They also get the defense. Oh, they don't actually. Okay. Here's how it goes down.
Oh wait, does Chad need to roll for friendship?
Yeah. Roll for friendship.
I
Chad.
did.
What do you?
So I'm using my company man in order to take someone else's, or not use someone else's rolling skill thing, so it's better. So I rolled a 4, and I want to use my 4 bonus from my patron, so I rolled a 0 against Eliana's 18 on sorcery.
Okay, that's good.
Nice.
She's got the best sorcery
And like
score.
you had me use my buff, right? Because-
And this is you. Yeah.
Okay.
I did have you use your buff. I just haven't taken it off
I
yet.
just wanted to make sure like they all
And this
had
is
a
your
negative.
roll to friendship somebody.
I want to try and friendship everyone around, so no one.
Everybody in the cage.
Yes.
Okay. So, you create a hole in space and pull out this gun that is bigger than you. I mean, it's literally bigger than you. You put it up on your shoulder and you're getting your shot all lined up. Meanwhile, you just press yourself up against the side of the cage to where, because he's on the outside.
Sure.
And kind of reach through and are like, hey, I'd like to talk to you privately. You say to him through the cage.
Come here.
He is so into it. He presses himself right up against the cage. He's like, "What do you want to talk about? Where are we going?" We're in the middle of.
Stay right here.
I mean, as soon as this is over, sure. I'll. Yeah. Yeah, this is great.
Okay. Stay here with me, all right?
Okay.
Perfect.
Can we hold hands?
Yeah.
He puts his fingers through the chain link
Sure.
and grips your hand tightly and stares at you longingly. He's not that handsome, but he's super rich.
I like the idea that her AC-20 is still attached to like part of a mech.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like it looks like he pulls on a giant robot arm with a freaking gun on it. Blinding flash. Unfortunately, their transformation just started, and they cannot be harmed during their transformation. I'm sorry. I would have loved to have given that to you, but I have to give them the same rules as I do you.
I totally
and
get it.
No, that makes sense. We didn't think about that.
I thought that would have been awesome, and just so you know, I was pulling for you until I read
Okay,
the
like,
thing I
can
wrote
do
down.
Other things.
No, we didn't think about it. It's all good.
It's just how it goes sometimes.
Once they're transformed, you
But
can
if
do
you
it again.
but if you manage to invisible the other people, then
And that works on absolutely everybody except for Kiss.
Okay,
that's cool.
Fine. We
That's,
don't
didn't care about
them.
them being invisible. So that's good.
No, I'm saying
friendship.
your friendship works
Oh.
on everybody
For the
but
same
Kiss
reason,
for
but they're
exactly the same
transforming.
reason.
Gotcha,
How did my
gotcha.
shot go?
We're getting there. Everybody who is in the glitter stain or tank spaceman and the woo girls suddenly disappears as though they have vanished into thin air. Right as you shoot that gun. And that gun, it makes a sound. And it might be the last sound that any of you ever hear. Simply because it's so deafening and you're in an enclosed space.
Oh, you got healing though.
Yeah. Don't worry, injuries aren't permanent and, princes dig scars. So,
I guess they're a little overkill.
Like the AC-20 does not know underkill.
it's a big gun. And it rips through that cage, no problem. And that disco ball that was resting on top of the middle of the cage goes flying into the air. It takes some damage, but it does not appear to be
Does it shatter?
seriously injured.
What?
It does not. The top of the cage is gone.
Ask about the hit points on this stupid disco ball.
Yeah, I'd like to get the hit points in the disco ball.
The disco ball is not an NPC, but it does have a very high hardness rating, and it's not going to be landing anytime soon because it just shot through the ceiling.
It does say target's current hit point.
Like a
Okay.
pool ball?
It's not within line of sight anymore, is what I'm trying to say, because it just shot out of the building straight up.
Well, at least we're not going to be feeding it anything.
Yeah.
I've got an idea for your next action.
Okay.
Do you want to time bubble one of us to make us just do that same thing at the same roll again?
Next up is Glitter
Blow it away
Stain.
again, or make them
They're friend
friendly,
zoned.
or
Yeah.
They're friend
Do
zoned.
a do-over.
Yeah, but they're still up. It's still their turn. They get a turn. They just can't use it to
What do they do?
fight you guys. You don't know. They're invisible.
Hi, Monica.
I'm asking you what they do.
Next up is Tank Spaceman and the Woo Girls.
Well, same
Are they
thing, I
invisible
guess.
too?
they're also visible and friendly.
They are also invisible and friendly. However, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
2. I need you to make a defensive combat roll.
Oh, we haven't transformed yet. That might be a good time.
Rolled an
I think we're
8.
gonna have to do that.
You rolled an 8, and your DCV is
6.
6. Okay, so
With we're not battle armor. God damn it.
it's
I used
okay.
all my points.
It's okay.
Oh no, I have plus 20.
You have plus 20 armor, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you feel
Oh no. Oh.
you feel a double axe-handled fist strike you across your
Oh, thank God,
jaw,
it's not what I thought it was.
doing
Tank
no
Spaceman.
damage whatsoever. As Tank Spaceman comes out of invisibility with his double axe handle to hit you upside your
It's
head.
not an opening move, that is a finisher.
Exactly.
I totally
but
thought
Tank
he was
Spaceman
gonna
only has finishing moves.
Thought he was friend zone.
Yeah, that was friend zone.
He is friend zoned, but that's not going to stop him from hitting anybody. He's psychotic.
That is
Fair enough.
He did no damage. He almost missed you completely.
Is Valentine mad?
The only reason he even hit you is because he was so invisible you couldn't see it coming.
Valentine, did you see that?
To clarify, friend zone means they can't be attacked. And that was the idea I was having, is they're soft and squishy, and I'm not worried about them hurting us, but I was worried about Kiss
Killing
hurting them.
Right.
for sure.
He should be disqualified.
He should be,
Should
but
join the crate pop
this being a
people.
battle to the death, he's like, no!
Shouldn't he be?
No, darling spaceman, I'll get you for this, you son of a bitch!
Yeah, you better.
Spaceman's basically just hit a wall. An armored wall with his double axe handle. He's broken 2 fingers, and he just time out, and he goes and he puts himself in the corner and kind of makes himself
Fetal
as
position.
small as possible
Okay, so that turned out positively.
because he is very brave.
He's
He's the bravest space captain
I've
ever to live.
Seen.
But every once in a while, over the course of the next few rounds, you're gonna hear.
Oh, I hate him.
Oh yeah.
Like, is it our turn again?
Not quite.
Oh goodness.
Because the Woo Girls also get in action.
What are they gonna?
They're actually no. You can't see them,
We can hear
but
them.
from all 4 corners you hear. What you heard was run to the corner, and then you hear scatter, 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 thump, 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 and then you hear woo from 4 different corners because they all ran to different corners.
Aww.
That's
Nobody
cool.
was
They're safe
specific
in a
with
combat.
them. It's not their fault. Now we are back up to the top of the round.
Sparkle Sisters, I think we should transform.
It makes sense.
Agreed.
Okay, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Are you all holding action?
Yeah, we're all gonna transform.
No, we're like transforming.
Yes, but you all have to wait till 23 in order to transform together.
Why?
It's the only way to transform. We got to do it.
I know you got to do it. I'm just saying that people get to go before you this round
We
if
know.
that happens.
We know.
Why?
Because like the bad guys
Because
won't
although
happen.
you go before them, you are waiting until everyone else can go in your
Everyone
group so you can
has to be able
transform.
to-
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, now I get
We
it.
gotta
Thank
do it
you.
now.
You are welcome.
We have to do it now?
We all have to delay and let.
You have to delay and let. There's only one
Whoever
person. There's only one
beat
person
our
that goes
rolls.
before you, but unfortunately, it is the Kiss Boy army.
What'll happen? Will happen.
Yeah, Chad. That's we'll be okay.
So now that they're all in their demon armor and crazy makeup, and they are proceeding to try to kung fu the shit out of Mr. Tank Spaceman because he is both visible and an easy target.
No!
He's also not attackable.
He's not attackable. He's not able to attack you.
Yeah.
Like the friend zone keeps them from attacking
You friend zoned them. They can't attack you.
That's not actually what it. Okay.
Because of the giant roll, they have a huge minus to attack anybody at all.
Okay.
And they can't attack any of the princesses this round, whether or not you're transforming. But they can still build their will since they were not affected by your friend
Well, the
zoning.
disco ball is gone, so. I mean, it's out in space.
Yeah,
That's
so
true.
if Tank goes down, I mean, like, it's not gonna take his substance.
Could be worse.
And then maybe we're like down a
Could be
douchebag in the
raining.
universe. So like,
His rock and roll
win-win.
powers.
Yeah.
They decide to use a combined attack. They all join hands, point out, and scream, "Love gun!"
Do I like
Gross.
still have the work done from before?
I know. And Tank
I think it went with it.
rolls a 19 when he needed a 9. Tank goes down.
Tank is dead? Are the
No,
Woo-
he goes down.
What are the Woo girls doing?
He gets shot with a giant love gun.
Do they go woo?
That's me. One of the Woo girls also goes down because she was in the same corner that he was.
Yeah.
It's sad.
She's not out.
That's right. There's 3 more Woo girls.
Okay. All right, now we transform.
Like, can we do this now?
It's your turn.
Okay, Space Sparkle Sisters.
Here we go.
ready? Sun!
Moon!
Time!
Space!
And you all start floating around. Everybody else is still doing what they were doing last round. Son of a. Next round. That went very, very quickly. We are getting to the end of the fight, everybody. Or at least the end of the night. If we don't get to the end of the fight by the end of the night, the fight continues, and I just fill their hit points up because I don't write things down.
Okay.
But you could
Hi.
Okay, we're good.
Let's end this. Let's do it.
do it.
Meta meltdown.
Okay, sorry. We know each other.
Okay.
It's okay, guys.
We got
You're
this.
doing great.
We got this. Dang it. I wanted to use my katana.
One to the left.
I was from you.
One to the left.
I got it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Woo! Sorry, that was probably way too loud.
I need the blaster. It's part of this character.
Oh yeah, I need the katana.
Here.
Chrono Lash.
Why, thank you, kind sir.
Oh right. It's okay. It's
Vega.
It fits. Yeah, right
You're
here.
first.
Okay. Okay. So the Kiss Boy army is what we're working towards here. They're the ones to beat right now. So I'm gonna get them with this right here.
That's I
Let me
can't
read
see
the
that
sheet.
very well from here. It looks not like a sword.
Okay. Okay. Just hold on. I haven't read this yet. I don't know exactly what you can do yet. Control personal gravity at will. They're not affected by gravity right now, are they? 'Cause they're-
Everybody's affected by gravity. It's normal It's normal Earth gravity in here right now.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I want them to lose their footing and set them up to be vulnerable. Because we're not trying to.
The Kiss Boys?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just gonna kind of. You can pick one of them and just totally mess with their gravity, but you could
I
use.
thought they aren't.
They're not all combined.
Oh.
They're all still in separate forms, but if you want to be able to attack all of them, something you could do with your gravity power is to make down that way for one of them, and then have him run into his friends.
That's what I want to do.
Not to tell you that what you can and can't do,
No,
but
that helps me right now.
all right, then
Not in my right mind.
you want to give me a sorcery roll
All right.
or your attack roll, whichever is higher.
All right. Okay, I rolled a 12.
That's lower than both of those things.
Yes.
How much did you beat it by?
Sorcery I beat by 4. And my attack. Oh, I beat by 6.
Okay.
Oh, if we have five more. If we get 5 more meta points, okay, yeah. Chat, if we
Not
do.
happening in the next 7 minutes, though, guys.
But if it does, I've got it. I know what to do.
Well, we can like next.
All right, guys, I'm setting off the chain reaction. They're not gonna be able
No,
to know
it'll
what's
stop
up or down.
It'll absolutely stop. 'em.
Excellent.
So, are you going to make one of them a center of gravity, or are you going to make one of them
You just
move a particular way, or like? Because if you made one of them be a center of gravity, the others would stick to them.
Yeah. That's what I want to do.
Okay. Only one of them made their defensive check, but they also have. They're the only person with multiple attacks. They are going to take one attack
All right.
as a defensive action because that's one of their special abilities. They miss because they suck.
Of course they missed.
And everybody takes 50 in the Kiss Boys, so
And
congratulations.
They're off kilter now, right?
They're super off kilter,
They're like
and they're all
second
wearing
group?
spiked armor. So when you have them squish into each other, they get some spikes in some very uncomfortable places.
Excellent.
They're lucky I didn't mess up their makeup.
Their makeup's a little smeared.
Good.
This clearly injured them,
Good.
Well,
Okay.
and they're still stuck together for the remainder
they're
of the
trying
round.
to injure others.
Okay.
Right.
So it's my turn, right?
After Vega, if it is your turn, then yeah, it is.
Okay, great. I want to be in my crescent form because then it's easier for me to hit them and it's harder for them to hit us.
Your crescent form is
Equilibrium.
equilibrium.
And I am going to then slash them with these blades in the vulnerable places in between their stupid spikes.
Okay. And they are just a giant ball of Kiss Boy right now.
Love it. And if I could get one in the crotch, I would really like that.
I bet you would. Okay, give me an attack roll.
Okay. I got a 10.
You totally passed it, Sparkle Sister. Good job.
Good job, Sparkle Sister. I can tell that
Right.
you're... And how much damage do your crescent blades do?
50.
Actually, they do 100 now because you doubled it, haven't you?
They do.
That is true.
Okay, they do 100.
Oh, wait, I'm looking at this instead. Whatever.
He said it was true. We're going to.
Okay. The demon has just, or the spaceman rather, has just lost another arm.
There seems to be a theme.
That was good.
But the arm falls off and then immediately attracts itself back to the body, which hits the cat guy in the face. And he is mostly knocked out by the arm of his fallen comrade.
Is anybody blinded by the blood that's gushing out of the hole of the arm?
Well, the blood again is dripping, and then, you know, just...
It's black.
So and it's blinding anyone?
No, not yet.
Okay,
Because that would be way more effects than you were actually capable of doing in one round.
we can hope.
I know we can.
I like your
Way to commit,
spirit,
Sparkle.
sister.
Yeah, way to commit. Okay, so Ricci and Ellie.
Aliana, okay, so I would like to try what I tried last time on using my blinding flash. However, as I think about it, the fact that this is the Kiss army, I would like to enhance my blinding flash by going with an even something more powerful than the Kiss army. Flash! Savior of the universe! Flash! He'll save every one of us! Because that is a song by Queen.
Yeah.
And Queen is better than Kiss, which means that by using the blinding awesomeness of my blinding flash power, because it's the connection there, I will enhance my ability on my roll.
Yeah, I'll allow it. They can have it.
Wow.
He got double ones.
Double ones.
Kidding?
No, look.
Kiss is blinded. Kiss is blinded. The entire Kiss Boy army is now blinded.
Good one.
Are you happy? Ricci.
Question.
Yes.
For Deja Vu, the target repeats the same action. Is that only one of the Kiss Boys, or can it be...
It's one target.
So it is just one of them.
Right now, they are one
They
target.
are one target. They're a whole block.
She
And
made
what
them
if-
stick together, so they're all one target right now.
Okay, can I make one of my Sparkle Sisters the target and make what she did happen again?
Yes.
Then I want to delay my action.
Ooh, nice.
Groovy. Anything Kiss? Good. Kiss can't.
Chad?
Kiss will try to attack. Not very
I guess
well.
it makes sense that you guys forgot about.
Chad, they get to go before. Sorry. They
Actually,
had
I
a delay.
rolled a 29.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry.
No.
Actually,
26.
26.
yeah. So go ahead, Chad.
Well, my natural gut instinct is to use empathy to see how they're feeling about being blind, but I think that the best point of action is going to be to use Brad and to use my sports abilities with target practice and shoot them in the middle.
Right on.
Okay,
Chad.
give me a roll
I love it.
Well done.
and tell me what the number is.
Excuse me. Well done.
We have less than a minute, guys.
I guess
Like,
that's
that
okay,
was
Brad.
totally so cool.
All of
I
these
guess
powers
it's
I
alright.
I
don't
rolled a
usually
9.
use.
You
I
rolled a
love it.
9. That's not only because it happens at the end of the round.
go,
They were all stuck together. You kind of just blew them all apart, and they fly to separate areas of the ring. The one who did get an attack doesn't come anywhere near anybody. It's just then that you see the ceiling, as it is opened, something giant flies down through it, holding a huge disco ball. As you look at its face, you see the face of former President George Washington, next to the face of former President Theodore Roosevelt, next to the face of former President
Oh, no.
Abraham Lincoln, next to the face of former President Thomas Jefferson. A mighty robot ascends, and Rushmore looks at you and says, "You guys dropped something?
Bully!
Join us next week for Masters of the Metaverse."
Oh my god!
Was that a hack attack?
I don't think so.
What? That's it.
Oh
That's
my-
all I got.
I love it.
Go
I love
home.
it.
What are you still doing here?
Do we have, or,
That's 9.
I don't know. Okay, I'm
Oh,
screwed up.
God. This thing's sweaty.
Oh my god.
It's sticky.
Brad
Are
is
we
like-
still, are we Hi, bye. Or-
Yeah, bye. We'll see you next time.
I don't know what's going on now.
Bum ba da bum bum ba dum bum ba da bum bum ba dum bum ba da bum